I forgot to unmute. I started with, ooh, spooky. I did it. I figured it out very quickly, though. I solved it. But hello, everyone, and welcome to BuddyGames. I am Rosie, and Nico will be joining me in spooky.
Here he is.
Here he is. I was going to say he's going to join me in a moment. And look at him here. He was just getting his Pepsi. But welcome to BuddyGames. Like I said, I'm Rosie. This is Nico. And today, Nico is going to be finishing Bloodborne, which I want the camera.
I want to be in the spot. This is my show, Rosie. Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
I haven't organised this whole playthrough, scheduling who's going to be your guest, scheduling what you're going to do in which episode for you to take the spotlight.
Rosie actually has done a whole lot of stuff. To set up Bloodborne, because what we tend to forget, right, is we have actually two systems running at the same time. Two monitors that display different Bloodborne game at the moment as well. So if people are wondering how we set this, we could totally share that with you guys in the Discord. But yes, happy spooky season on on Twitch. As such, as you probably already noticed, I have swapped out every single emote. No, not all of them. Actually, every still emote into something new. So that's going to be there for the entirety of the Halloween season. I'm going to also do the animated emotes over time. I've been very busy with EGX stuff.
Yeah, it's been very,
if
very,
you're
very
at
busy.
EGX, we'll show that to you closer to the time. I can't say anything about that yet, but it's been a lot of work, and you'll see when it's there. But yes, so I've made some emotes for that one as well, so enjoy that. And obviously our spooky schedule will come later down the line as well. Oh, I love this track. Do you know what game this is?
I recognise it.
There's maybe someone in the chat now. I'll give you guys a bit of time to discover what this one is. But yes, this is a great game, by the way. This track from. But yes, we got a spooky schedule coming up as well. So we're still kind of in the final phases for that one. I'm very excited to see what games we're going to pick.
Yes, we will be starting I'll just quickly say, we will be starting our spooky playthrough of a game after this episode. Neeks as well, bless them. We've said hello to Kevin, but we haven't said hello to the chat yet.
Yes.
So let me quickly run through. Hello to Akotching Womble, Talk About Breeder, Andy Sloan, The Ludens Atlas, Insomnia, Aaron, Bandit, Sengui, Enceladus, Archduke, Karaya, Kirby, Izzy, Diddly Doo, McTavish, and Frozen Wolf, and Dan Law. And I'll tell you else, we've also got Andy Sloan and Mr. James Ether. And
Hold up, I see Kirby Rollstone over there.
I said hello, Kirby.
Oh, that was very quick.
Hey, I'm doing it as quick as possible to give the lovely names a shout out. Hey, this is, oh no, I've lost track. I'm going to say
A7X Scott.
A7X Scott. WhaddupNico, you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Fernando Babylonia, the Proctophile, Fernando Babylonia, and Girl on Fire, Israel Hands, and I'll tell you who else, Slayer James. Kevin, can you believe Slayer James is in the chat, as well as Rebel Stormtrooper, Bigus Hill, and I'll tell you guys who else is here. The Crash Bandicoot 1, and you're not going to believe who I'm next going to say is in the chat.
Who's in there?
Sam Circle 97.
Sam Circle and Demos Clay.
And Demos Clay, and that's everyone for now.
Yes. I'll see people pointing out the mixtape. Yes, this
Oh, and
is Resident Evil 4. Kiddings is here as well. Welcome in, Kiddings. Very quickly, Kirby
First
was...
night. Hello.
I want to say Kirby's here as well. Kirby, thank you so much for joining a previous episode of Bloodborne, because I've already said this. Obviously, I've been loving every guest that we have. Everyone brought something interesting to the table and some entertainment and stuff. But as my first experience of Bloodborne, I really got invested in the lore for as far as I can, of course, because there's not really a lot I can look up at this point, because I don't want to get spoiled. Kirby and Kevin both have been tremendous guests with their knowledge and wisdom towards these games, and that's why I wanted both of them back for the last two episodes. And yeah, Kevin, thank you so much for making this one as well. I'm very excited to share my first playthrough of Bloodborne finale with you. Are you excited for it?
Yes, very excited. Very excited to see your reaction to the ending, reaction to how it all wraps up. A knight, meat, bow, all explained. It's all very, very well explained at the end.
It's all very
Nothing
clear.
left for interpretation. Yeah, very clear. Very clear.
There's no bread to be made in Bloodborne lore because it's so clearly explained. It's like
So very
explaining the
clear.
alphabet. It's like, what's the
It's
point?
insanely clear. You'll know exactly what's gone on. Not a problem.
But I will very quickly just interject to say that the schedule of this stream is, first of all, Oh, a bit medieval. Just let me explain the schedule. First of all, Nico is going to be fighting an old adversary. But you are going to start this stream fighting the Hunter, which has done a pretty good job at messing up Eileen. So you're going to avenge Eileen and you're going to avenge yourself.
What's their official name? Or is that a spoiler?
I can't remember right now. Kevin, do you know?
Oh no.
This is called the Bloody Crow.
Like it.
The Bloody Crow. What a very convenient name. So you're going to be fighting them first of all, and we're going to be rooting for you the whole time.
I actually really want to fight that crow now.
Thank you very much, First Night, for the follow. Hello, wonderful to see you.
It's worth mentioning as well, we are 43 followers away from 3,000 followers, so we're super, super close to that one as well. So if you are lurking or whatsoever and you want to help us get to 3,000, please feel free to do so, because if we do, then we're going to do a Sly Cooper special for you all, which I'm very excited for, because we've got tons of cool ideas for that one. So yeah, that's the thing that we're doing.
Yes, and also thank you, Archduke, for the bits as always. Shall I just quickly carry on running through the schedule before we move on to the next thing?
Yeah.
So, sorry, you're going to be fighting the crow first. Then you're going to be, thank you very much for the subscription, Archduke. Then you're going to be fighting Murgo's wet nurse. And then you're going to be doing the sort of I'm going to say the final phase.
Yes.
So, as you know, there are multiple endings to the game.
Yes.
Kevin and I are not going to impact your decision at all. Whatever you decide to do is what you decide to do. And then after that, because we're going to upload your save at a certain time, we thought it'd be a good idea just to, for you to see all the endings on stream. So you're going to do your first one naturally. Then we'll just have to do a little bit of management of uploading your save so you can see all the endings. And then if we have time, you're going to start the first Chalice dungeon. But that's only if we have time.
Awesome. Okay, sounds good. I'm ready to go, Kevin. Are you ready to go?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, let's go.
Do you want to... Oh, I'm very sorry to interrupt. Should we very quickly explain what this book is?
Do the book. No more explain. Let's go.
One more thing. This is a wonderful book. And it's a book where we keep records of anyone who subs, donates, use bits, purchases something to our throne page, or raids us. If you do any of those things, your name will be written in the book. Isn't that exciting? Let's play the game.
Let's play the game. Love that stinger animation. Well, there we are. Ta-da. But yes, what is it? Bloodborne. I'm very excited for this one. What else? Oh yeah, that was it. So it's also worth mentioning if you're like, oh, but I want them to do more Bloodborne or Souls per streams. Well, lucky you. We are obviously considering the Chalice dungeons and whatever we're gonna fit that in. It's probably gonna be more of like a casual thing that we'll just announce in advance and whatsoever on another day. But we're not really gonna follow up on that immediately. And we got the Sekiro stream as well coming up.
Yes.
Which I'm gonna talk with Liam about tonight.
But if you are
when
new,
are we going to do this one?
Yeah, if you are new, I should probably emphasise we are not a From Software sort of channel.
No, we're not.
This is just something that we're... Yet. We are not like KevinScully, who is a king of these games and can play them lots and lots and lots and lots.
That's also, if you mentioned it to Kevin?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, chat, Nico has changed his rune to the, was it Radiance you've done?
Radiance, yeah, because I just like the statistics a little bit more.
So, that means to summon us, I'm going to keep it safe and also swap mine.
I found these, what is it, in, I think it was Cathedral Ward, and there was, because obviously we're at the finale of the game, so we can just say this, but Alfred was there on the floor, and he wasn't in a good shape. But what was interesting about that is that Alfred dropped 4 of these.
I don't know why.
Kevin, you know a lot about Bloodborne. Oh, hold up, we got a song coming up. If you have 1 second.
2 whole year of subs. Thank you very much, my friend. We're super grateful. Hope you had a great weekend.
2 years of BuddyGames from Jazz. Thank you so much. Your constant support is much appreciated. Thank you so, so much. And they say 2 years of Buddy Radio. Now, it hasn't been 2 years of Buddy Radio. We have not been doing Buddy Radio for 2 years. That's still a baby project for BuddyGames. But love that you love Buddy Radio.
I don't want to store. I want to take. Rosie, help me.
Open it up.
Press square, wasn't it?
R2.
R2. Okay, no, we want those.
It's a baby's game.
This one.
There you go.
Awesome. Okay,
and that's
thank
all
you.
your stock. And Archduke is already calling this a baby's game.
Oh, rude. Already.
And I can see as well that we had a Stars impression. Kevin, can you give us a Stars from Nem?
Oh, I can try.
Yeah, go on.
Let's just warm up. Let's warm up the old vocal cords.
Me.
Wow.
Yes! I think Discord did you injustice there. Got cut off like halfway
Whoa!
through.
Don't undermine the talent.
No, it's in Discord cut off halfway. Do it again.
No, you can't do that.
Or can I?
So, I want to quickly equip something here. Fire paper's not equipped. Okay, awesome. Kevin,
Yo.
if you don't know, that's okay, but Alfred dropped these 4 communions. I couldn't tell you why. I really couldn't tell you why.
I
You had 4
reckon,
of them.
I simply reckon that's a glitch. I reckon you just got 4.
Really?
He didn't drop 4 for me.
So-
He didn't drop for me either.
So what I did,
reckon
right?
Yeah.
I went full on Final Fantasy VII mode on this. I walked up to him and I was like, okay, you can grab an item. Can you grab another one? You can grab another item. You know, with the guard at the beginning of the game?
Yeah.
Where you just keep grabbing items from him. That's what I did. So yeah, I'll show it one more time. I got like 4 radiances.
I do not know why. You asked me the other night and I was just like, I have never known that happen before.
Yeah, no, I think that's just gone glitched.
Alfred
I don't
loved
think-
you.
I'd love there to be lore. I'd love there to be some lore about it. I think simply the game's done a weirdie.
I think-
on you. The game's gone weird.
I think we're all looking at Kirby to be like, Kirby, any final answers?
Anything?
If Kirby doesn't know, it's 100% a glitch.
Literally, Chocobo also says he's only supposed to drop 1, like...
And we got Danny May is here as well. Welcome in, Danny May. We have Spoony Bart as well. Welcome in, Spoony.
Hello!
Welcome.
And also, I saw we have a Crash Bandicoot noise. Kevin,
Oh, you're putting him on the spot all the time.
would you like to do... Yes. Would you like it to do a Crash Bandicoot noise?
Again, I can try.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Prepare the female bandicoot.
We haven't heard that one yet. That's a great one.
Well done. We've never done that quote before.
This time I'll reign triumphant. No, what is it? It's also probably worth mentioning. My stats over here, I'm level 1, 2, 3. So in case people are wondering about that one, there you go.
That's a cute level. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. There.
You are the count on the cover of the BuddyGames horror branding for a reason.
Yeah, wow.
I am level 1, 2,
I
3.
saw Aileen over here. Oh, sorry, I'm worried I might hurt her by accident. Okay, let's go. If we've been waiting for far too long
She's
now.
pretty hurt already, to be honest. She's
Yeah.
pretty hurt already.
Emotionally from you, physically.
Right. Now, obviously, because this is Bloodborne, I think it would only be correct to, like, stand over here and say, hello, how you doing? Whoa, rude.
Well, already they've taken a lot less damage than they used to when you first... Oh, okay, take it back. Georgia says... Kevin's loving this. Georgia says, Nico, I love the Resi-themed server banner. But
Thank
also
you.
The Jill Valentine Resi shirt. Chocobo says Eileen has been dying in that spot for like 2 months now.
Yeah, we could have just at least brought over, like, some boots, plasters or something, you know what I mean?
We went to the Nightmare Boots.
Oh,
A Barocca, yeah.
we just lack the insight to bring it over. That's right, everybody. Nico's bringing in Bloodborne puns.
You're too stupid to go and buy the poor woman some plasters.
I feel like that's like the easiest joke you could make in the book, isn't it? Like, oh, you lack the insights to do this. Oh, I could decide as well, but... Whoa, what was that? What was he doing?
And also hello to Mononoke Rising. It's wonderful to see
Hello,
you.
Mo.
And also just everyone in the chat. I think we currently have around 72 viewers, which is wonderful. 72 viewers just saw you down.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching, lurking, chatting in the chat. It's wonderful to see you all.
Kevin, where can you get a gun like that?
In Yarnum. They, in Yarnum, somewhere. I don't know.
There was a very strong gun.
What's he got? He's got a repeating pistol. I can't remember where that's.
It looked like a hunter's pistol because it was like one straight shot.
I think he's probably very high in blood tinge, I want to say. Exodus, thank you so much for the subscription. You are in the Book of Eternity.
Oh, we need to swap that one out because that's the most supposed to be a count. But that's okay. We'll look into it after the stream.
We got to give our audience some peace. Can't be constantly spooky.
So, Kevin, it's spooky season. What do you have
Yes.
any games planned for this season, or is it all secrets?
It's all secret in so much as I don't know, so it's also a secret from me. I've got a list of perhaps 20 or so that I would like to either do a one-off of or play through, and we'll get to some. We've already done Altered Beast, a bit of body horror, some werewolves, and Fourth Resurrection.
That was a good pick, yeah.
And, unfortunately, very quick though. We finished it.
Yeah, it's an arcade game, isn't it?
It's an arcade game. We hammered a lot of credits into the arcade machine. All our pocket money's gone.
All your pocket money, but how are you going to get any
all the pocket money's
sweeties?
But, and we also did the Alan Wake 2 DLC, the first set of DLCs for Alan Wake 2.
Is it good?
It was a lot of fun. Really good.
Hey.
Really good fun. It's sort of completely separate little narratives from the main gameplay campaign, if you like. But very meta, very in-jokey, very self-referential, really good fun. And they just let you go for it. They give you loads of ammo. They give you loads of ammo. They give you loads of health items. They're like, go on, just have a laugh. Go on.
Oh, I can't wait to play Alan Wake 2 one day. It's one of those games that
At some point, yeah.
I'm so excited for it, but I know I've got to do Control first, and it's sort of like that thing of like, I really want to do it, but it's not going to be for a long time. Bovanoid.
Yeah, get it in the backlog.
Yeah, Bovanoid said that DLC was pure gold.
It's very good. I'm looking forward. At some point this month, there's the other DLC pack is coming, the Lake House. So again, looking forward to that. Really good fun. Really good fun.
Oh, he's going back in.
He's got fires 2 bullets.
That's not fair!
Oh yeah.
Oh, my bullet missed! Didn't consider that with the new gun.
I think I saw Karaya say that they expected you to get this guy like easily first time.
Can't win them all.
Oh. But this is the one. Oh, we've got a question for you, Kevin, from Abram Allen, who says, I got told to play Control after Alan Wake 2. Would you say this isn't the case?
I would say that isn't the case, no. I would play Control before Alan Wake 2.
Because that's what I've heard as well.
There is a DLC in Control. It's about Alan Wake, essentially. But
the first Alan Wake? Or just Alan Wake in general?
About the character. Let's say the character.
It's about Alan
Wake. And the town that the whole game, the Alan Wake games take place in. But yeah, I would definitely say Control.
Oh, no!
Alan Wake 2.
Don't use your gun.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I mean, Remedy are building something really good over there. They're doing something really, really cool with their connected games, and it does make me want to go back and play some like Max Payne and Quantum Break, and just get really deep in it. Because although they're not really allowed to, well, they are referencing stuff in their new ones.
That's it. I know they've got like the Remedy verse, which I love the idea of. But I am curious to see, because Max Payne, I don't know about Quantum Break, but Max Payne is such a different beast compared to Alan Wake and Control. I'm like, how does that fit into like the Remedy verse?
And also, it just looks like Sam Lake, the Remedy guy. He's just having so much fun.
Yeah.
He's just having the time of his life. He's having the time of his life. Sipping it, doing the little meme on he does on Twitter, sipping his coffee.
God.
He's having a great time.
Literally, the amount of times I see him just around the world or something, just like, I'm just going into this lake right now with a nice cup of coffee. I'm like, oh my god, he's just loving life.
There we
go.
Well done.
So I learned one thing with him. If you dash into him, you have a lot of luck with him. His gun is relentless, by the way. His gun is absolutely relentless. And he's very good at dodging. That's what I learned as well. Let's see if we can activate this lamp now.
Thank you very much, Lee, for the request. I did not see those, but I've now turned down the audio. And also thank you to the Crash Bandicoot 1 Chocobo and Sangui for being our fantastic moderators, as always.
Right, let's check Aileen, see if she's okay.
Sorry, Kevin, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, make sure you go and speak to Eileen now. Now you've killed her target.
Well, we know how everything ends in Bloodborne. Everyone either, like, dies or dies. So, Eileen is probably dead. Let's have a look.
Don't you ever listen to your elders. No matter. You did save my life. I don't seem to be apt for this life anymore. My glory days were long ago now.
Bit of warmth with the torch, lovely.
Comforting her.
I know. Here. For you.
Oh, the hunter symbol.
The hunter symbol
And
and
it's
the
a vibrant one as well.
Crow Hunter badge.
badge.
This too is hunter's work. But it bears no honor. A burden you may choose to carry. The decision is yours alone. Oh. My eyes grow heavy. Let me rest a while.
Oh no.
I'll be fine. Just wait.
I mean, she's been here for a week, so I think she will be fine, but yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't fallen asleep in like 2 months.
Yeah. Did you say anything?
No, she's just breathing. She's resting.
Yeah.
She's taking a nap.
Yeah, because Eileen was, from my understanding, very much like opposed to what the old hunters were doing. And that's why she wanted to get rid of them. But at the same time, we noticed that she giggled a little bit about killing hunters. So I feel that maybe even she got like a bit tempted by being a hunter. Because, you know, it's the blood. You get addicted to it.
It's in the blood.
That's another game, Rose.
I know. Great song.
What I understand from Eileen is that she does a sort of important role in Yana. She is the person that tidies up and cleans up after hunters, and will make sure that when a hunter really goes for it, like we saw with Gascoigne, when they sort of end up getting blood drunk, she deals with them. She deals with them, and there's always one like hunter of hunters. And in her dialogue just then, she said that could be you. If you want to do that now, you could do this one. You could be the hunter of hunters. You got to look out. But to be honest, you've been doing that all along.
Yeah, you've been taking everyone out left, right, and centre, including Patches.
But it's like, yeah, but it's unconditional. It's not like, you know, the blood drunk thing that Kevin was on about. Oh, why would I do that? That was a very dumb move.
That's okay, you go to the hunter stream.
But yes, what is it? That's really cool. I think that is such a cool twist on the story. So obviously you have your hunters, but there's hunters of hunters. There's like layers on that lore.
Yeah.
That is seriously some fantastic writing on From Software's end. Seriously, was it applause for that.
And I will say as well now, Nico, you've got the Crow Hunter badge, which means you can buy a new weapon from the shop.
Oh.
So I don't know how much it is, but it's a right-handed weapon. And I think it's called the Blade of Mercy? Oh, there it is. Up.
This one? No.
No, that's the Beast Hunter.
Blade of Mercy, 40,000. Okay, let's get that very quickly, and we can get some chats in about Bloodborne lore. This is my favorite place to farm for echoes. I know there's a better one with the pigs, but I refuse to kill the pigs. I get very annoyed by that. I've watched enough of that. I've watched enough of that during your grinding sessions for your side
you're grinding
project.
on these mountain lads. I grinded on the 3 pigs with like multiple eyes. Georgia says, time to make a coffee and some breakfast. Kempasarix says, hello everyone, hello. It's wonderful to see you, Kempasarix Rex. Hello as well to Averis as well. Great to see you, who says, gosh, I love this game.
It's so good. What do you think about Eileen as a concept, Kevin?
Yeah, I love that idea that they've also they know that the blood is so bad that they're like, we're gonna have to hire someone to deal with us.
Yeah.
Like we're as hunters, we need someone to keep us in check. So let's have one hunter. One of us is going to have to take on the job of killing us.
Yeah.
So, I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it's like, but is it normally with stories you have a good guy and a bad guy? And then I also love it when you have bad guys that can be good guys and good guys that can be bad guys. And I think that adds just like an extra nice layer of depth to a video game. Like, seriously, man, the stuff in this game, as I said, there's just so much to discover, and it's so funny now looking back on how ignorant I am when you're playing it, and you're just like, I'm not gonna read all this stuff, whatever, right? But to be honest, it is very overwhelming in the beginning, though. It's like, I would indeed just go play the game first, if it's your first playthrough, and let it kind of just, like, hit you all. Because, yeah, even, like, when Kirby was trying to be like, oh, do you see this guy? What do you think happened here? I couldn't connect the dots. There was, like, a hunter being interrogated by something. It still only half makes sense to my head.
Yeah, but think of that, Nico. That also mirrors your hunter's journey through Bloodborne. Like,
yeah.
At the start, you're like, oh yeah, cool. Look, there's werewolves here. Look, that's weird. And then like hours later, you're like, oh god, I've got to deal with aliens.
Yeah,
deal with aliens and god.
So,
crikey.
One thing that I said to Rosie when I was, what is it? Because we were getting, some hunter items for trophies offline, and what is it? One of the things I said to Rosie, I found fascinating how you have these giant crows in the game, and you're just not really thinking about it because, well, it's a Souls game, right? How often do you have like a gigantified small enemy in a game like that? But they make these like very loud, aggressive noises, and I'm like, oh, that's probably because it's Gothic horror. I just want to make it like a little bit more exciting. And then you learn with the State of Menses that they fuse these animals together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, no, that's not what it is. It's basically a dog and a crow together, and that's why you hear rah, 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 noise coming from these crows, because they're more dog-like.
Sorry, what noise do they make?
Rah, 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 rah. I have to do it quiet as well because I don't want to blast the mic open.
Sengui in the chat says, I am actually part of the Hunters organization of hunting hunters,
home,
or
good
the
hunter.
Whoa, in short. Our founder was Hunter Walken. I have heard Hunter Walken's a very famous hunter.
Now that is a deep game. You have to admit, Rosie.
What, Hunter Walken's story?
No, just Hunter of Hunter of Hunter of Hunter of Hunter of
Yeah,
Hunter of Hunter of Hunter. That's well written, I'd say.
Sometimes the most simplest things are genius. And Owen Score, wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the bits.
Almost there. Need a little bit more. But yeah, this is where I farmed for echoes myself. And so far, if I had like a ton of echoes, I've not been spending it on leveling up. I've just been spending it on getting echoes. No, getting vials in place.
I've been investing and spending my blood echoes for more echoes.
Yeah.
It's my Bloodborne business practice.
It's an investor's game, yeah.
I'm an
The interest rate is through the roof. We'll be millionaires.
Think of all the blood we're going to have.
We've got to have echoes.
Echoes. And hello, Hop Italian as
Hello,
well.
Hop Italian.
Thank you for the beds, and it's wonderful to see you.
Welcome on in.
Kevin, if you were going to set up a business in the world of Bloodborne, what would your business be?
Yeah, that's good. What do they need? What's their demand? Constant demand for
Something a giant cork for your pigs, I'd say. So you can put it in the back.
Giant pig pen.
Yeah.
A farm. You'd open up a farm in Bloodborne.
No, like you can put a cork. There you go. So now you don't have any of those pesky hunters trying to stab them in the back.
Oh my god, so you're literally going to clog up a pig by shoving a cork?
I always don't get killed. You know what I mean? It's give or
How are they
take.
supposed to go to the toilet?
Yeah, good question.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to just take it on the...
Good question. Not my problem.
My business is
That's
just
where the next business comes in.
We are the cork removers.
You know what they say? You create a problem and you sell the solution. Welcome to BuddyGames, everybody. No, just kidding.
People start thinking, I think I'm being had with this business. I go to this guy to plug up the pig, and then I've got to go to his mate down the road to unplug the pig.
Well, that's an image for you all. There are people having sandwiches right now, Rose. You'd be like,
Hey, you're the one who said you were going to clog up a pig.
don't say that out loud. It's so bad. Oh my god.
So, Kevin, would you open up a pig pen?
I don't think I would. I think it's more bother than it's worth. I think you're going to have to deal with a lot of... There's a lot of slurry to deal with, I think. And I don't think that's for me.
What about slimy jars, for like pickle jars for Bergenworth? They'd probably be
slimy jars.
They'd be in business for that.
you could set up an optometrist. Lots of eyes need inspecting. There's plenty of eyes kicking about.
Nice.
I would go up to Lady Maria, and I would say, for 10 million echoes, I will make you an endless fountain that goes blip, blop, blip, blop the whole time. And as trust me, your audience is going to adore this. They're going to love this thing.
Blip, blop, blip, blop.
There you go.
I do love how much you love that the characters with the bags on their heads love the sound of plip plop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is, the Blade of Mercy. He has bought it. And on my notes, I'm just going to make a note saying that has been done.
Tick that one off.
Yeah, delete it. Delete this. There we go. So, Neeks, you've only got, fun fact for the buddies as well from behind the scenes stuff. You've only got 2 more weapons that you need for the all weapons trophy. So that's exciting.
Nice. So, Rosie, what's next?
So next, Nico, you are going to face Murgo's wet nurse.
Nice.
So,
oh, and here we go, by the way. We've ignited this one. I don't know what that means. Rosie said just do this now. Okay.
Well, it's more, that's something we're going to do if we have time at the to do that after the end of the stream. It depends on how well you get on with the finale of the game and whatnot.
Awesome.
Simon says, I would open sell massive glasses and paper to get rid of spiders. Oh my god, yeah, you're like, oh, I see what you mean, like massive pieces of paper with, but how would they trap? You're gonna have to provide a whole service rather than just the products, like, because you're gonna need a crane to pick up a glass that big to catch that giant spider.
Do you think we should also, like, reinvent the scholar stuff? Whatsoever. It's just such a giant building. It's just gone to waste.
Well, you don't reopen the school.
It's like a cinema where only like 3 people visit. It's like it doesn't need to be this big.
I would change the scholar building into the cinema.
There we go. We'll make a cinema club.
You know what the people in Bloodborne need?
Movies.
Movies and popcorn. Kevin, if you're going to show any film in a Bloodborne cinema, like it was only the first film to open up the cinema, what film would you pick?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Any particular reason why?
I reckon it's a bit of a laugh, isn't it? Everyone likes Mrs. Doubtfire.
Everyone loves a bit of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Can't. Yeah, it'll be fine. All ages. A bit of fun. Bit of fun.
I'll tell you what, fair play, Kevin. I think that'll be a wonderful way.
It's a bit gloomy. It's a bit gloomy here in Yharnam and in the Nightmare Frontier. So
there we go. Well.
Oh my god, sorry Kevin, Karai's immediately started invading.
Let's go. Is he there?
He's hiding.
Kara's here.
I'll just wait over here. I'll just wait over here because this is a good arena, I'd say. He does look menacing over there, doesn't he? He looks like mid-boss energy.
We got TRG as well in the chat. Hello, TRG. Wonderful to see you as always. And we've got some more film suggestions. Georgia would put on Carrie. The Proctophile says they put on Sleepy Hollow. Simon says Rugrats Lost in Paris.
But it's probably worth mentioning as well. If you are, a Bloodborne player, let me just show you my stats. There you go. Those are my stats. If you wish to invade me, just let me know, and maybe we can arrange something. Maybe. Not sure yet, but if you let us know in the comments, just make it a highlighted comments, then maybe we could like set it up because we understand this is probably one of the last few times you have the opportunity.
And thank you very much, Lily Tiger, for raiding in. It's wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. What were you playing?
What if, like, we would have a Mega Man X boss rush style, where you'd have all the guests coming at me, and I have to defeat them before I can go into the wet nurse.
Karai says...
Can I just say, as always, Nico nav this, Nico nav that.
No, Neeks.
Where is he? Oh, there he is, finally.
I don't think Karai is lost.
There he is. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna be respectful.
Yeah, you gotta do the rules.
Mr. Pizza Cutter. Right, let's go.
Oh, he's ready. Kirby says, I'm definitely not trying to invade. Mr. James Eva says, oh, I will be trying to evade again, Nico.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Christ, having none of this. Whoa! Oh, Karai got you good there, Nick. Oh, the pizza cutter is hungry today. Yeah, you just give him one slap. He's throwing pebbles at you, the disrespect. I'm amazed you haven't healed again. Oh, he's going in. Oh, the Molotov missed. Oh.
You're not going anywhere.
J Notion says pizza cutter. Oh, Molotov to the face. Karai putting in a quick heal there. Nico dodging into the attack.
No. Bad.
Oh!
Well fenced.
Well done, Karai, and well done, Nico, for holding your own.
That was a fun fight.
Good fight. Good fight all around, that was.
Yeah, I enjoyed that fight a lot. There's a lot of like walking around and stuff.
Carl says, Eileen sighs. You're supposed to hunt the hunters.
Yeah.
What do you call this ludicrous display?
Oh, I don't know. She was bleeding on the staircase, just saying.
Well, Eileen, at least I'm not dying right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying well done to both you and Karai. Well done. Karai says well fought, Nico, and Archduke was calling it a baby's game once again.
Would it increase my odds if I do the beckoning bell if somebody else wants to invade? Or did it not really change anything?
It's entirely up to you. What do you want to do?
I'll just leave it as this then.
And I should probably give some context as well in case there are any new viewers. But myself and the wonderful KevinScully, we are here as Nico's sort of guides, but also helpers if Nico requires it. So if Nico would like to summon us in on his adventure, he can do. He just has to ring the beckoning bell, and Kevin and I will come to his aid. But we will not be, you know, holding his hand or anything like that. Nico will be leading the charge, and we are just there to help him where he needs it.
I think Nico's going to be fine.
I think
he's going to be fine.
I think you're going to absolutely be fine. I think, Kevin, you're going to be the dad now. Kirby and I were really mum and dad last time.
Why did I stand between two samurai dudes? That was asking for trouble.
Do you recognise these enemies?
Yes, they're Shadows of Yharnam. And it's quite embarrassing that they killed me like that, even though I've killed them first try.
Yeah, remember when you did that first try?
I couldn't tell you why, though, Kevin. I couldn't tell you why they're there. Maybe it's Mensa's found a way to clone them, but other than that...
Let's find out. Let's find out. We'll find out in a bit why they're there.
Kevin's got lots of lore to tell. He's got some stories he wants to share. Danny May asks, are you going to get the platinum, Nico?
Yes, that is the plan. I need that because apparently I need 100 platinums. So I need to...
Oh yeah, in order to be accepted. I don't even have 100 platinums, but at least I haven't claimed that I'm going to join that club.
I want to join that club.
The Maths Master Nico has decided he wants to join the 100 Platinum Club with his 50 Platinums.
Hello, Thomas, as well. Wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Buddy Games. Yeah, how many platinums are you on, Neeks? Is it 50?
Hold up. A lot of fire over here. Woo!
What's going on?
Yeah, but answer my question.
Okay, let's go. What's the question?
I'm joking.
Ah!
You've got all your echoes and all.
Oh, he's got him back. He's got him back.
There you go.
Ooh. Right, who's doing all that fire spitting? There we go. I can do that too. Look. This feels like an Elden Ring strat.
Oh my god, Kevin, have you played The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom yet?
I've played some of it. I haven't played it enough.
Have you? Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, have you met... So I only just started playing it yesterday, and I met an enemy that's like a little candle. Have you met them?
Yeah, the little burning ball.
Yeah. Oh my god, that thing can get dark. Like, there was a snake in the grass, and I set fire to the grass, and Nico and I just watched the fire spread.
The snakes didn't even attack.
It
There
was
was one
horrible.
snake, everybody. There was this rope, because they're called ropes in Zelda. This rope, he was walking away from the fire. It was like, I'm gonna have to call my kids, my wife, and whatsoever. And I was like, Rose was like, yeah, no point. You're gonna be dead by then.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that one. They're already dead because
I
of
was
me.
like, oh my god, this is horrible. Fire spread everywhere.
Kevin, why do I hear?
That's a definite
Kevin-
high level one.
Yeah.
That's a high level echo.
Kevin, why do I keep hearing baby noises? What's that about?
What do I keep hearing baby noises?
It's weird. I mean, we kind of know.
What's
though.
going on?
I kind of know because
What's going on?
what is it? We did hear.
There's a baby.
We read something about hearing a baby and a great one, and people who wanted to get a baby couldn't get it or something like that. So
Yeah, great ones. As we know, the great ones always.
basically, buddies,
They can't have their own children.
here's what I just wanted to
They
say.
always want.
I'm very excited to announce this, but my hunter is pregnant.
I love how you've been cutting off Kevin trying to explain
It's
with your
very funny.
joke of your hunter
It's
being
very funny.
pregnant.
Just feel free to have congratulations towards my hunter.
Sorry, Kevin, you were saying.
It was a very good joke. It was a very good joke.
Luna is here. Welcome in, Luna.
Hello, Luna. Wonderful to see you as always. Hope
Yeah.
you're doing well. And I hope that you've recovered from your vampire fever that I've been seeing. You must have got bitten by a very strong vampire because your vibes were top notch.
Let me just do this quickly as well.
And also, Thomas asks, are we British? So, myself and our very special guest, KevinScully, we're British. This is when Kevin says, no. I'm like really hoping, Kevin, that I'm not wrong with that.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so we're British, but Nico is Dutch.
I'm Dutch, yes. I'm that kind of people that put sprinkles on bread.
Delicious sprinkles.
Yeah, I do love it a lot, actually.
It's fine.
Hundreds and thousands.
Yeah, you know the chocolate sprinkles. I'm familiar with that, Kevin.
Okay, well, what bread? Like toast?
You could do toast, but normally just bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at all those eyes on that pig.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Look at the eyes on the pig.
Yeah, alright, cool. Look at the eyes on that pig, eh?
But yes, what is it? Do check out Luna's content as well. Luna's currently doing a, I think it was 31 days of horror challenge, I want to say. And she's looking into like horror movies and stuff. So if you want to see her opinions about that, you can check that out over there. Kevin, are you going to watch any horror movies this month?
Just Mrs. Doubtfire.
Just Mrs. Doubtfire all year round. I'm really in the mood to rewatch Mrs. Doubtfire now. I haven't seen that film in years.
I think the only reason I've said it twice already is because
Okay.
someone danced to it.
Someone's what? Sorry, someone's.
Someone on Strictly last night did a dance to the.
Oh, did they?
This is Doubtfire thing. I think that's the only reason it's in my head. There we go.
I was going to watch Porco Rosso, but now I'm kind of out of the mood of that one.
I was gonna watch Babe, but
No, if you want my recommendation for a fantastic Halloween movie, because I don't hear enough people talk about this movie, check out Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Fantastic animated movie. A very iconic art style. And honestly, because if you're watching Bloodborne, I'm not going to say it is like Bloodborne, but it's got a level of like depth and darkness to it that's very similar to something like Bloodborne. So I do think I could recommend that game to others.
sorry, Georgia in the chat said Kevin is British, and she's making lots of notes about it.
Whilst we're here, we could probably fish this as well. Lee, can you confirm if you're British? We're making a book of things we know about Lee, but Lee doesn't let on a lot of things.
That is true. Lee is a massive man of mystery.
Massive man of this.
Massive man.
It's in like a massive mystery. They just said a man of massive mystery. Look, you guys know
We
me.
don't know what Lee has for lunch, but we know it's a lot.
No,
because he's a massive
words.
man.
I get words muddled up. I get words muddled up.
Wow.
I don't mean ill. I don't mean no harm.
It's okay.
If I'm not. I'm like Donkey and Shrek. I'm like, maybe I should stop talking. So Lee says that Lee is in the UK with a table.
And Josh, thank you so much for giving Luna a sub. Luna, enjoy all the horror spooky emotes that we have this month in place.
Thank you, Josh.
And thank you so much for stopping by as well, Josh. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that was easy.
So we now learned that Lee is in the UK and they're with a table.
Oh, I think someone's
no.
about to come in.
You're not going to want to
Knock,
fight him
knock.
here, Neeks. Not with Pig Patrol going on.
Why not? Will they get attacked with it? It's Lee! Lee's coming in for the comment, Rosie. He's coming in.
Round 2.
What's that? How can I do?
I love how you
I'll do this one.
don't even know where Lee is.
It's okay. We'll meet him.
Is he behind you? I heard like footsteps. Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Oh, look at that.
Look,
Epic
it's
walking down the
Lee.
stairs.
Massive man of
I
history.
meant massive mystery.
I don't think he's gonna talk to him. I think he's ready to just be like, I'm gonna get
No,
you.
no, no. Always do the courtesy bow.
There we go.
There you go. Beautifully done. Lee is holding the
Oh,
position.
yeah, I'll go this way then. No. Okay, let's go.
And with that, they are both ready. Nico made the first swipe. Lee,
What's
the
he
anticipation. Oh, he was planning. Insomnia Aaron redeemed Hydrate. Thank you very much for the hydration notification. And I don't know how to tell you this, Nico, but a lot of people are on Lee's side in this battle.
Why?
Chocobo says, get him, Lee, make the mod team proud. Kira says, let's go, Lee. Andy Sloan says, come on, Lee.
Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Fine.
Kira's given BCB to power up Lee.
Just facing for the healing.
Oh, Lee got a lot of shots in you there.
Blooming! I keep getting stuck behind a tree. Come on! Ah!
Stupid trees.
I just wanted to face the other way. I just want. There we go.
Oh, Aaron says, come on, Nico. Oh, he said, go, Nico. Sorry.
Oh, fine. Just need to heal. No, leave me alone. No! No! Quick!
Ah, the disrespect if you were killed by bullets.
There we go.
Oh my god. Oh. The suspense is killing
Stop
me.
getting me stuck behind trees. I see what you're doing, Lee.
Kira says shot to death would have been epic. Carl says, we are born of the blood, made massive by the blood. God damn it. Oh, Nico's got some hits going in. Oh, Lee's just been able to back out of it just in time. Lee, fully recovered. Lee getting a visceral there, doing a fair bit of damage. Around a quarter of Nico's health is now gone. The drama. Nico is not healing. He's feeling confident. He wants to get that visceral in too now because he's annoyed that Lee did it and he didn't. Oh. Nico says only a pebble would have been better. Because you do take a little bit of damage from a pebble, don't you? Like a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Ooh. Kevin, if you had loads of the pebbles in Bloodborne just in your house, what would you do with them?
You could probably set up a nice little shrine. You could probably have a nice little stand of them. I guess you'd have to glue them together. Maybe just a ping pong tournament with them.
What, rather than the ping pong ball, it's a pebble?
Yeah, other things.
I think with some, I would, you know, because everyone in their bathroom seems to like putting stones in the bathroom, so I think a nice bathroom decoration could be done with those.
You could do your driveway.
Yeah.
You could, just gravel in the driveway. Nice.
God, imagine that you pull up someone's drive and all the like you don't realise it, but then you do realise that all the pebbles look like eyes.
How did that hit me?
Ride eyes.
It's like someone pulls up and they're like, oh, this is a nice drive, and then they just see all the eyes staring at them. Ooh. Lee dancing around Nico, getting time in to heal. Isan says, who will run out of blood files first? That's the question. Sengui says, I am being so hyped and hopeful for Lee. Danny May says that they'll swap them with the neighbour's pebbles. How threatening. Hello neighbours, I hope you don't mind, but while you're on holiday, I've swapped all of your drive pebbles with these ones that look like eyes. Oh. Oh ho ho!
Oh, this is bad, this is bad.
He's done it! What a match! What a match! Well done to both.
Trying to catch us. Fly on the ceiling.
Nico spilled some of his drink over himself in shock.
With a visceral. With a visceral at the end. A massive man. Visceraling Nico to death.
Oh no. The epicness of the fight, Nico genuinely spilled his drink all over the seat. Oh, dearie me. But Lee, well done. That was fantastic work.
He's had enough. He's gone. That's it.
No,
he's off in a huff.
It's
in a huff.
It's because, bless him, he has to get some tissue. But what Gidding says, what a massive man. Georgia says, Lee won a battle. So Georgia's making a note of that. I have lost the fish of knowledge's tail. Kevin, it's all going wrong over here.
Oh no, what's gone on?
I
Crikey.
know, everything's just gone wrong. So the fish of knowledge's tail is going to have to wait for a little bit. Andy Sloan says, classic, brilliantly, and well done, Nico. I might just send Nico or do I take him to the Hunter's Dream to keep him safe, or is he all right here? What do you think, Kevin?
All right, send it to the Hunter's Dream, but it's ringing the rings again.
Okay, there we go. We'll go back to the Hunter's Dream.
Yeah, I think she's constantly ringing the bell in this area.
Yeah,
so
she does.
Pop him away.
Is it? No, you can kill her, can't you? I think I remember.
Yeah, she's there. She's there. She's sort of down one side. She's just constantly giving it some.
Kirby says, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. You can't have an honourable hunters fight when one of the hunters is AFK."
Oh, someone invaded me again.
No. We're taking you out of the area so that you didn't get invaded, because the lady, she always rings that sinister bell. Lee says, I don't think it was a fair fight since I took up so much of the screen with how massive I am. I hate this so much. Lee, I did not mean it like that. I meant a massive mystery.
So mean, Rosie.
Why do people pick on me, Nico? Just because I'm stupid, I get worse.
Because we've built an entire community around it, Rosie. It's our own fault. You reap what you sow.
What, around picking on us?
Yeah.
Kevin, do you pick on us? Yeah, you do, actually.
He literally made a character like me on a bike. Yes, he does.
Kevin, what's your character in Parcel Corpse based on Nico last night?
I picked the default man. Right? If Nico thinks he's default man,
It was a
that's on
guy
him.
with a cap and a big beard and a red sweater on a red bike.
He's
I
on
was
the-
like, this
he's
has
on
to
the cover.
be me.
He's on the cover.
Nico saying, Parcel Corp took my likeness.
I thought
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Kevin was like, oh, okay, I'll make a character like Nico so he can fall off the bike constantly. I thought that was going to be the joke.
That's the thing, Kevin. Whenever Nico joins your streams, he always thinks that you're thinking of him.
Yeah, we are. This is not positive. It's not always positive.
Sengoy says, be right back, gonna make my food for tomorrow. A very sensible shout to make. Good bit of meal prep. So you don't have to do it tomorrow. Kevin, if you ran a sandwich shop in Yarnham, what sandwiches would you sell to the hunters?
I think there's plenty of pig meat going around. So there's plenty of pork. You can have.
I think sausage rolls. It's gotta be
Sausage roll, yeah.
What, for a little snack on the
Well,
side?
here's the thing, right? Like,
Hunter's blood.
it's dirty work to be a hunter, and you're very busy. You want it to be quick, right? You don't want to get your hands grubby, even though you're already quite grubby yourself.
So you're thinking of a pasty route?
Yeah, I think that would. Oh, hello. I don't know why he's waving.
Hello, sausage shop.
And maybe the hunter was excited. I was like, oh, I want
He
one.
was ordering a sausage roll.
Don't forget about me.
Hello, I'd like the jumbo sausage roll, please.
I've heard there's sausage rolls going. That's the first in line.
Do you love how I'm not stabbing him, Rosie?
Yeah, why after your... Is it because you're really
You
positive?
do yeah.
Is it because you're really positive about your new business endorsement? McTavish says that your hunter is obviously just very friendly. That's why they waved.
Oh.
Josh says the signature sandwich I would call the Gasconnier. Oh, that's a good name. What's in the Gasconnier? And Chocobo says you need a forklift for the jumbo sausage roll.
Oh, come on.
And the Ludens Atlas says, if we're thinking about a Bloodborne business, a babysitting service might do well.
It'd be a safe job. Unless you're that one guy at the Central Yarnham. You have to babysit some of his children. The one that's cuffing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that guy.
Gilbert.
Was that his name?
Yeah, Gilbert.
Yeah, the guy.
Gilbert, that was it,
Knocks
yeah.
out.
Yes.
David of
Gascoigne's
Plainville.
children could have been saved if they had a babysitter.
This reminds me of what is it? Oxford. Doesn't they have like this little bridge area?
They do. They've got a little bridge thing.
No one knows the name. Trying to be. There must be a good term for that, like trying to be clever, but you don't know half of it.
To be fair, I love it because I grew up in Oxford and I saw that bridge so many times, but I never knew it was like
like-
a historical thing or
Pseudo
anything.
facts or something. Whoa!
It wasn't until like many years later when I saw people, like when I moved out of Oxford and I saw people going to visit and they all took pictures of that little bridge part and I was like, oh, is that a big thing?
You know. I also think if I think these people over here, because they use so much fire, I think they'd be in the market for an air fryer. I think if you show them the power of an air fryer, they'd be like, wait, we don't need to use all this fire? So I think there's also a business model right there. What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're probably quite happy with it. They seem to be generating it from thin air, so I think they're probably right with it as a economic, money-saving device.
Because everyone's lazy, right? Everyone likes to just take it easy.
We could try and hire them to be our chefs. I mean, that could be a thing.
Yeah, I was more like
We got
that they
we're making
want an
our
air
sausage
fryer.
rolls.
That they want an air fryer. Like, obviously, like chefs, they don't want to cook hard. You know what I mean? Because they're cooking hard all day.
They've been cooking
could-
hard
he'll
all
do it.
day.
There we go.
He is refreshed. Oh, I was on the edge of my seat thinking, oh god, what if he gets invaded now?
Oh. She looks like rum.
Do you recognize her?
She looks like rum.
So you think this lady and Rom are the same being?
Yes. Because when we killed Rom, we saw this bright, like, creature person. And yeah, I'm seeing it now again. So that's where my guess goes.
Would you like Kevin to add to that, or?
She's praising to this building. Yeah, go for it, Kevin.
So I can tell you who this person is if you'd like.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
So this is Queen Yarnum.
Queen Yarnum.
So Queen Yarnum. So before Yarnum was a city, there was a sort of prehistoric race here, a prehistoric group of people here. That's what a lot of the ruins that they talk about are, the chalice dungeons and the ruins. That society eventually had Queen Yarnum, who of course Yarnum is named after. So this is the person that the city of Yarnum is named after. The shadows of Yarnum aren't named after the city, they're named after her. The shadows of Yarnum are her bodyguards. They're there to protect her. They're doing a terrible job. They're doing a terrible job.
But they were also in the Forbidden Woods.
They were in the Forbidden Woods just before you beat Rom and saw Yarnum for the first time.
Yeah.
So she is here. She's here, and something dreadful's happened to her, as you can tell from the front of her wedding dress.
Yeah.
Or her dress.
Wait a minute. I just connected something. The Shadows of Yarnum are close to Bergenworth as well, aren't they? And Bergenworth is where Rum is.
Yep.
And Rum is where you also have this creature that was blessed with eyes.
Yeah.
Right, so is she perhaps also blessed with eyes? Queen Yarnum. But she can also see these great ones.
Yeah. She can probably see the great ones. She's definitely been seeing the great ones.
Yo, are you telling me there's something on the building that I can't see but she can? Is that why she's standing here?
Where she's looking is where you need to go. Where she's looking is where you need to go.
Okay.
Before you go that way, go past her and go just keep going a little bit.
Okay, yeah, because I was wondering, why is she standing here? Why is she just I don't know, like Lady Maria sleeping on a chair somewhere?
Hang on, Kevin, do you mean go this way or go...
No, don't go up. Go
down the
to
stairs.
her. Yeah, just there's a shortcut.
There
you go.
Yeah, no worries. Is there anything here? There is. See, I love that normal items in Bloodborne you can find on the floor, but oh, hold up. Oh, it's a vial. I'll take that back then. I just noticed that lots of special items that come in chests.
Yeah.
It's almost as if the game is being ooh, you probably want this.
Oh, you would like this
You
right
would like
now,
this.
wouldn't you?
Right, spin the camera a little
Well, at least
bit.
if you do get invaded, are you doing is that your capture? Or are you checking for any holes?
I'm checking if there's any secrets.
There we go. So now if you do get invaded, then you've got quick access to...
Oh, I got quick access to here as well. Oh, we didn't, did you explain about the brain?
Oh,
We didn't tell that, did we?
No, so Nico and I did do the brain just because we didn't want this stream to be a lot of us holding Nico's hand. There's going to be a couple of, like I said, when he reached a certain point, we are going to be uploading his save. So there are going to be a little bit of moments where we're oh, just bear with us, just as we do this very quickly. But we didn't want the whole stream to be Nico, go here, do that, find this, that, and the other.
So, Fruxafel, yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
Keeping an eye out for the invader.
Yeah, that's why I was where's the invader? Where's the invader? Yeah.
He's going up. Going up.
Oh, hello. My brethren that I've decided that I will join.
They've been doing some stuff. Look at them.
Yeah. Yes, BST memes.
Thank you, BST memes, for the sub.
Look at them just hanging out over here. They seem to have a good time. Wait, are they holding hands? No, some of them. Oh, no, they're not. It just looks like it.
Aww.
I thought maybe they're making a ritual cult. Is it?
They just care for each other.
That could be.
And BST meme says, rock on, y'all. Yeah. Thank you so much for the subscription for 12 months.
This screams boss arena, everybody. Where's the baby? I hear baby.
Can you see Barbie yet?
Oh, there it is. Oh, hello. Protect the baby at all costs. Who are you?
This is Murgo's wet nurse.
Oh! Alright.
The famous music box plays.
Hold up.
Yeah, Murgo's having none of this.
Okay.
Zerima says, I love the design of this boss. It is a stunning boss, isn't it? Like, with all the little bits of gems and jewelry on it, as well as all the sort of crow winged aesthetics it's got. Kirby says, does Nico know what a wet nurse is, by the way?
No, not really.
So, Kevin, do you know what a wet nurse is from the top of your head?
So it's someone that looks after your baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you are busy, if you're a busy person, and you don't have time to look after your baby.
Was that
get a
something
wet
that Holly was?
No, she was just a midwife.
Oh, okay. Is there a difference between the two?
Yeah, midwife is someone who actually has practice in giving the birth procedure.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
This is like you would look after a baby for months and months and basically be the mother essentially for.
But who's
So if we think about what. Sorry to
Yeah, go for it.
Nico, but if we think about what was going downstairs with Yana
Yeah.
and where her injuries were, we can probably figure out that the baby that Murgo's been looking after is Yana's.
Yeah. Exactly. The only thing is that who's Murgo necessarily? Is that Korean Yarna? Murgo Yarna was that thing?
Yeah, it would be. So Murgo is Yana's baby. It's weird to say Yana.
Oh, I see
Queen
now.
Yana.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
baby is called Murgo. I see.
The baby is called Murgo. This is the wet nurse.
Okay, yeah, because I always thought the witness was referring
This
to the
is not the
mother and
baby.
not the baby. It's going well
So they
so
take
far. It's just very much maneuvering around it.
Yeah, I think you'll be alright here. I think you'll be alright. Yeah, so they've taken Queen Yana's baby. This thing is looking after it. And I don't think Yana was very happy about it based on like the way she was looking up.
Yeah,
to
and
where
like
her baby
crying and...
Yeah.
Would you trust this wet nurse to take care of Banana, Kevin?
Too many. I mean, I don't know much about wet nurses. I've not seen many, but I think they have fewer knives. I think they generally have
I
fewer
don't
knives.
think having swords is part of the job description.
Fewer knives, fewer like floating, like looming elements.
Luna says, I admire her replacing her CV with 6 swords, though.
Oh my god.
Like, do you have a CV? And it's like, no, just brings out 6 swords. Well done, you've got the job.
It's like, you want me to protect your child?
I will protect it with my life.
Oh. Second phase. Look, I can do this too!
She's made
Is that meant to be like a really powerful attack that I would just somehow miraculously dodge?
Nope, but you are in the...
Oh!
But there is now 2 of them. A clone or like an image of one, and then the real deal. Which, to be fair, you were just avoiding very nicely. You're just...
First try!
That phase, he was not bothered by you at all.
Oh, I gotta do a Rosie. There we go.
Yes!
Nice.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, this could be very nasty. What's going on? Why is Murgo's life bar still there? Nightmare
slain.
An umbilical cord!
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I was fearing this. Oh, what did the note say? Fear child. Fear child. Is this infant the reason why Yarnum is in the state that it is? Is this the cause of it all? Is this the Bloodborne?
Is Murgo the Bloodborne?
Because you know baby stuff. Yeah, I don't know if
It's
you
definitely the baby's definitely got a big theme, as you've been saying. As you've been exploring around the world, you've heard a baby crying here
Yes.
and there. So it's definitely been a huge part of Yarnum and the world and stuff. I won't lie, I do not fully remember the significance of the baby. Also, was there anything in the mid? Okay, yeah, no, it's the lamp.
Oh yes. I gotta say, this is very crunchy. This is almost. Oh, hold up! Oh! Tubbs, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. My name is Nico. Your name is Rosie, and we're
Hello.
playing Bloodborne. This is the finale of Bloodborne, by the way. If you are interested in playing Bloodborne and you haven't played any of it and you want to play it yourself, this is probably not the stream for you today. But if you're here to enjoy me playing Bloodborne, welcome on in. We play PS1 games all the way to PS5. Currently, we're playing a PS4 game, and we've got lots of horror games coming up as well. What were you playing, Tubbs?
We've also got special guest KevinScully in
Yes.
the chat at the moment,
Hello.
who is a wonderful Twitch streamer who does loads of things from wonderful indie games to doing hitless runs in From Software games. Kevin is a wonderful streamer.
This is very awkward. This is very awkward. Like, yeah, just don't look what happened upstairs, my dear. I'm gonna talk to her and see what happened.
Thank you very much, Isan! She's gone.
Was she always there to begin with?
I think she's happy with what you've just done. I reckon that Yarnum's like, thanks for that. They stole my baby. They were raising it as their own. Thanks for going up there and going absolutely ham on them.
Wait, so it's like the opposite of a wet nurse then? Sounds more like a hostage then, the way how you phrase it, Kevin.
Well, that's the thing. It's like the job role they had is probably still a wet nurse, but it wasn't like a volunteer.
Oh my god, was the baby stolen from her? Is that what's
stolen
implied?
from Yarnum. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
And also,
That's why she's covered in blood. Like, yeah, she's covered in blood. It's been nicked from
God.
her.
yeah, and that's why she's always
Aggressively.
crying. Like, Tubbs says, "Afternoon all. Sorry for the raid and go, but need to take the daughter uptown." Absolutely no worries at all. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that your daughter has a wonderful day as well. And thank you so much for raiding. Hopefully, we'll be able to chat to you soon.
Yes, thank you. I just want to quickly say as well, I was very happy to walk around here again. This to me is also like peak Bloodborne. You don't get to see these colors and this kind of architecture often in the game because most of it is either this kind of color when you are in the Forbidden Woods, or it's in more like the purple yellowish colors that you see, like the city on fire kind of vibes that Central Yarnum gives. This is what you like. This is This is the blooming cover art, isn't it? Like you can just put like whoever wants to do this. You go, there you go. Put the logo on top. Done. That's the cover.
Nico, the designer for many video game front covers. Mate, it's simple. Screenshot.
Job done.
Done.
Bosh.
Put the text there. No, don't need a fancy font. Just do it in sans. And there you go. That's the game cover.
This is a really cool area.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
Cool. I just wanted to check if Nico Nav was lost or anything, but if Nico Nav isn't lost,
You got a lot of souls. You might want to spend your souls,
Yeah.
Nico, maybe just before we do anything.
I just
Maybe
wanna
pop back to the dream. Get them spent.
I just want to say that thing over there, I've registered in my head as a T-Rex.
no.
Do you see it too?
Yeah, like it's little, like it's just leaning up against the wall.
Or Optimus Prime, if we want to go that route.
Or Optimus Prime. Some say Optimus Prime makes a lot of Easter egg appearances in this game. Where is Nico Nav going?
We're going to the lamp. There's a lamp down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a lamp in the boss room.
There's a way there was a lamp in the boss room, and there's also a lamp just
Oh, yeah.
around the corner, and you're going a very long way to get
It's
to a lamp.
because we wanted to visit Queen Yarnum. I see Luna saying, graphic design is my passion.
Graphic design. Lena says it's obviously Optimus Prime. And Senkui says it's because Optimus Prime is more than meets the eye.
Ooh.
Eyes!
There they are again. Yeah. Autobots.
What would you do, Kevin, if I came round your house one day and at your doorstep when I came in, just suddenly you heard my body go and you turned around and I was a different form?
Do you think that Miyazaki was a big fan of Marilyn Monroe? Because there's a lot of...
Yeah, the guy that did the physics engine, like, you know what? Let's just make them. If they're wearing a long one, they go, whoop, up it goes.
What above their desk they've got the iconic picture.
Whoa! Hold up! What happened here? Seymour! The house is on fire! Oh my god!
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. This is fine. Oh my god. Quick! Kevin, my stuff! It's gonna burn away!
My stuff's in there. I mean, to be honest, it's a very sturdy building. The inside's barely touched.
Yeah,
The inside's looking very fine.
I forgot we have the rosy fire emotes. Yeah, feel free to use them right now. Oh my god.
But Neeks, what's happening?
I think someone wants to burn the evidence. Is what I'm thinking.
Good hunter,
Speak to the, yeah.
you have come.
The doll might know. The doll might know.
Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
Thank you, Spoonie. Do you happen to know what the last line was, Kevin?
It's Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
German's away.
Luckily,
Yeah.
that's the line she repeats. So luckily,
Oh.
Spoonie, you're 23
Let me
months.
stand
Thank you
close.
so much. You are in the book of
Now shut your
eternity.
One burning house. I think I'm going to do skill. Yeah, Grandma's got some explaining to do.
Lots of explaining. Now, I will say, Nico, that before you fight German, this is where we're going to upload your save to the cloud drive. So
Sure thing.
we will have a moment where, feel free to chat to Kevin just whilst I upload your save and make sure that that's all good. It won't take long. And also chat as well. Might be a fun time if you did want to grab a snack or a drink or anything like that. Because, we hate to break the flow of things, but this is a good place. The house is on fire. Fever!
Please.
Oh my god, what's going on here? Even the whole theme is gone as well. It's just, you just hear fire noises.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god, well...
Yeah, you ready for me? Just feel free to go to big webcam just while I do
No,
this.
we can leave. Oh, it's probably safer, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do that then. Love that sticker.
Yeah. As Kira has just said in the chat, make sure your auto upload is off.
Yes. No, so luckily, because we've been doing this between two consoles, autosync is turned off for both of them for Bloodborne. So that's why I've taken extra care, because I've had too many times where suddenly all my Bloodborne saves have been muddled up from capture with the side project and then doing this, that, and I'm like,
Yeah, if there ever was a thing like a Bloodborne remaster, that would probably be one of the features people would probably ask for, or just something that would make it easier to manage chapter select or something. I, for one, would love to see in a Bloodborne remaster a feature where you don't have to go to the Hunter's Dream constantly. It would just be nice if there was like an Elden Ring thing, like you can just drop down, everything will respawn, and then you can just grind again. Or, I
that
think
would be
Dark
cool.
Souls 1 does it as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, just like a rest. Just like a rest at the lamp, rather than you have to go. It'd be nice to have that option.
Georgia says, just has given 195 total gift subs. Yeah, oh my god, your number is almost equal to our sub points right now.
oh
That's
my
quite-
god,
that's
thank
quite
you so
poetic.
much, Josh.
Basically, the show would be nowhere without Josh, is what that tells us.
Josh. Thank you very much. Right, okay, your save is on the drive. Let me just boot up the game again.
We got Aqua in the chat saying, it's me! I'm Aqua! Welcome in, Aqua.
Hello, wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Hope you're doing well.
For those of you who may just be joining, Nico is about to do the finale of Bloodborne. We have just uploaded his save so that we can ensure that we now have this save in place that he can hop into depending on whatever happens. Let's just say for now.
Yeah, and as we said, I'm going to talk with Liam tonight, and with you as well, about what our what is it? Our Halloween schedule is going to be. Very excited to bring some spooky games to the chat, to BuddyGames. There's one game I really want to play with Liam. I hope we can fit that one in. I suggested it to you this morning. You may have seen it. But yeah. Okay, are we ready to go back?
Are you ready to go into the action, Kevin?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Just the whole... No, mother's just the Northern Lights.
No, mother. Just the Northern Lights.
Right. Let's explore then.
So as the doll has just said, German awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
Great tree.
And Aqua says, I'm doing well at the moment, and I just woke up. Well, I hope you had a lovely sleep. And I hope you're having a lovely time waking up as well. A lovely soothing waking up motion. You know what I mean? You don't want to wake up rough. I just cannot speak today.
It's just the way you phrased it was funny. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, done.
Fernando says, excited for the music. And I will say, Neeks, as you probably know, the song that's coming up is my personal favorite track in the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
I adore this piece of music.
We got a lot to say about this track, yeah. Because even I have a history with this track. Which I think I might have told at one point. But yeah.
And Chocobo...
Oh, there it is! Yeah?
Chocobo, thank you for the notes. I think I have done that in... I think Kevin and I have both prepared for that. But we'll find out, I'm sure, in a moment. What did you just...
My fingers slip. I got a fat finger.
Well, it's fine, Nico, because remember at the start of the show you said 20 vials is a bit overkill, really?
Right, let's go. This is new. What's going on here? Look at all these chalice dungeons, Kevin. I'm going to be here for years. No wonder people are still playing Bloodborne.
Miss Jay-Z says, oh, who could forget the overkill comments?
This reminds me of that one scene in Sekiro. Like, it's the scene. Like, everyone talks about it.
The first one, you mean? Or, like, very early on?
I don't know which, but I think Kevin knows what I'm on about.
Yeah, there's a bit. It's right at the start.
Yeah.
It's like a beautiful field of white flowers. Yeah, it's incredible.
I was on the hill as well. Oh, hello. German! I haven't seen you all game. How you doing?
Good hunter. You've done well. The night is near
Oh my
its
god,
end.
the composition of this shot.
Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Oh, the choice. Right. Here we go. Right. So,
Yeah, so he's offering you a way out.
What is it? Yeah, I could probably, if I would submit my life, I can imagine he would just kill me, and then it would just all be over. So I won't go back to this hunter's dream, all this Bloodborne stuff. I could just live my life the way I'm meant to, or I could refuse, which I'm guessing is a bit like with Eileen, where what is it? I could take German's slot by saying like, I kind of want to have this instead, thank you. But, you know, it does strike me, Kevin. It does strike me that if I would go back, who's going to help German? You know what I mean?
Oh, you're just thinking about German.
The doll's there. Well, no, the thing is, Kevin, with the doll is that I'm not even sure if German knows that the doll is there, because
Gerben knows the doll's there. Very much knows the doll's there.
Yeah, but
dirty bugger.
Yeah, but he doesn't call the doll more than a doll. You know what I mean? It's just a doll. It's a thing. It's not a person. You know what I mean? Whereas we see the person, and I think it's because Gerben might be lacking insight in that area. I think it's just a pitiful situation that Gerben finds himself in. So I think I'm going to refuse. That's what I think.
So, yeah.
I think that we should pass the baton over to another person and give German the freedom he deserves. So I would pick refuse myself. That was what I would pick.
It's up to you at the end of the day.
Okay, I was waiting to see if anyone else had anything to add to
Hey,
it.
this is your story, Neeks.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you decide to do, it's entirely up to you.
Also, we spent charity money on this. We want to see, was it a fight? So let's do this.
He's done it.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter.
What a voice.
It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Yeah, you tell Eileen. What is that weapon?
Tonight.
Ah!
It's such a good line.
Such a good line.
It's such a good line.
Kevin joins the hunt. So good.
So Chocobo also says that once you have finished the game, the death counter stops.
Yes. Oh, he's strong.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my personal favourite track of the song and probably my personal favourite fight in the game. Mr. James Eva says, "Go on, Nico!"
Let's do this roll on him.
Singui says, quote, "Who is going to help German when I leave?" Nico 2 minutes before he is bashing in German's head.
I'm freeing the man! I'm going to put him out of his misery. That's what I'm going to do.
And hello as well to Neil Arnold. It is wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Can I just say, this composition is insane. How often do you have a boss arena that speaks this loud? Look at it. Look. Oh, no! Excuse me. I'm admiring your wonderful garden, German. No, he's not having it.
He does not care about. He's like, right now, he's on a mission.
Actually, two.
You are a hunter who has got too crazed with the blood, and he is here to stop you in his eyes.
See, even he feels like he hesitates. I don't think he wants to fight.
It's just I say he's just being very cautious about it. Like, you've clearly become a very dangerous hunter.
Oh, his gunshot sounds so good.
Whoa.
Come on.
Come on! He's quick, isn't he? When he does dodge, he's in there.
He's becoming Super Saiyan, everyone. He's got his Kaioken ready. What's he?
Oh! I love Kevin hearing your. Oh! Come on, okay. Oh, I got away with it.
Turn it up.
Crank up the beats!
I'm just gonna. I'm sorry, buddies. Just we're gonna have to admire this for a second. Just look at this fight. I'm sorry.
You're gonna lose your mind with Sekiro.
I'm so excited for Sekiro.
I'm so excited for it as well.
We're in the first. Come on. Oh no!
Just check it.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
it for the moment.
All right. We're gonna see your faces.
Well, the music's on loop now, so we're back, and I'm going to turn the audio down a smidgen. There we go.
Just want to get in there. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, Jesus.
Sorry, sir.
Izzy So says watching this
Oh,
while I
come
walk home
on.
so I don't miss the final fight. What a way to walk home. Thank you so much for joining us.
Gonna make sure I get my steps in for the day. Oh my god, German, please stop.
You died.
Oh, so close.
Nearly a first try, but you did incredibly well.
Ugh, that final bit was annoying.
All the emotion and power of the scene gone because you're like, oh, it was annoying.
Yeah, it was.
What an annoying old man.
Oh, what annoying.
Good work, kid.
Right, let's try again.
Oh, he's so annoying. God.
Dear, oh dear.
It's okay, then we get the beautiful music again. At least this time, you know, he's ready. You've already made the decision. He's ready and waiting.
He's like, yeah. No, take him back. No, take him back.
No
please.
refunds.
It's your choice. No refunds, sir.
Chocobo says, are you enjoying being there as a watcher, Kevin?
Yeah. I was fully aware that I did think we were getting started today. But this is lovely. So what's the end of this? Lovely stuff.
I will count that, Rose.
That's the thing as well, Kevin. Like, you know, for everyone who loves Bloodborne, it's such a special moment seeing this just all over again. Oh, unlucky. But you've seen him get down on his knees. If it bleeds, you can visceral him.
I don't care. I'm gonna visual him. Come on.
Must accept your death.
You visceraled him.
I'll take it.
How's that going?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
He visceraled
I
him.
did it.
He did it.
He had to have the last laugh, though. He had to have the laugh.
Oh my god. I love that. Even as he went down on his knees, he was just like, you must be freed from the nightmare. As he stumbles on his legs. Aqua says, yay, you did it.
Sure did. Right. No more babies game. Here we go.
He's in.
Done with it.
All five.
Lock in. Come on.
He's in the zone. Just going up at Gum and going, "Arrgh!"
No, you bird.
Yeah, you did a fair bit of damage on him, like, immediately there. Well done.
He said straight away, you know, nothing about.
I'll tell
Why
you
does
what.
this work? Why can't you just like what? Speed, what's that?
He does not like fire. He does not like fire at all. Kevin, what's your favourite fight in this game?
That's enough, dude. There we go.
I really like Gascoigne.
You like Gascoigne?
I really like Gascoigne. I think it's really good. I think the way like it just amps up as soon as he goes beast mode.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah.
I can't believe this is the best
Yeah.
track so far. This feels such a
Hammer
cop-out.
him. Oh my god.
Okay, thank God you backed up. I thought you were just going to keep on going.
Get out there.
Oh!
Be freed from the night.
Be freed. He's still ain't giving up though. When you're dead, he's still just like, I want to cut the grass now.
yeah. I've got some gardening to do.
I got some garden. Finally, you're out the way. Stupid weeds. Rawr! And chat, now we're at this point. What are your favourite boss fights in the game? Let's get some brilliant memories popping in the chat. And I've dropped the fish of knowledge. I'm sorry, fish of knowledge.
We at BuddyGames have 0 grip strength, as it has been apparent.
Oh my god, the fish of knowledge is a slippery one. Oh my god, it slipped all the way over there.
Oh, come on. Come here.
Kira's favourite boss fight is Nico. It's a
Hey,
rare one.
rare one.
Not many get to fight him.
We got lots of Lady Marias. An awful lot of Lady Marias.
You know that meme of, like, you know, boys only having, like...
One thing on their mind.
No, not that one.
You know the one where there's like someone in bed?
Give me a second, Rosie! I'm trying to find the final boss, okay? Please! Look at you! No! I'm trying to talk! Rosie! Rosie! I'm trying to say. Do you know that conversation of like when you have like a room and there's only like for God's sake, everyone is trying to get to me. Where you have they're on like a table and a chair.
Yeah, at the party.
Well, I think we both need a second. No, you know, they only have like a table and just one thing. I can't. Who did that? I know it's gotta be Lee. Lee is like, everyone, there you go. Take the grand exit out of the Hunter's Dream. German will lead you there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That really made me cackle.
When it's like they only have like a chair and a table and a TV in the room. And that's it. Oh, that's the living room. It's just a chair and a TV. Yeah.
Oh, is that not Are You Winning, Son?
No.
Or the party?
No, you know, like it's like how boys decorate a room.
Yeah, it's just like a little goblin room.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
I don't know. I
actually live like this or something.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know that meme, actually.
That's the thing that I think of when I see Lady Maria. It's just a chair in a giant room.
Sorry, I thought you meant the meme when there's like 2 people in bed and then like someone's like, oh, I bet he's only thinking about this and he's actually thinking about, you know, like SpongeBob SquarePants or something like that.
I'm just more like, damn, Maria, you live like this?
Oh my god. Kevin, I think I'm sleeping on the sofa tonight.
Yeah, so it's Rosie's sleeping on the sofa.
Time for a change.
Time for a swap.
Like, you did a post, I think it was on Twitter, of Zelda, and there's the 3 beds next to each other. I said, it should only be 2 beds and 1 sofa, I think.
Oh my god. Honestly, we were very excited when we saw the colour decoration for that bedding. It was lovely.
It's not nice to be cornered, is it, German? Maybe it's a bit of a flaw in the Hunter's class, isn't it?
A fall in the Hunter's class?
A flaw, yeah. Like if with a teleport he's got, why doesn't like a Hunter have like a one
He
press?
visceraled you.
Can you just
visceraled you again?
Visceralling me, please. I'll visceral you. Please let me visceral you. Please let me visceral you. Please let me visceral. Sorry.
I love how you were.
Oh, there he is. Hello. His design is also quite cool, though. Here comes the epic music again, Rose.
So this is the track that when Nico and I heard it live at a PlayStation concert years ago in the Royal Albert Hall, this is the song that made me cry. I was like, it's beautiful. Luna says, jealous! Are you jealous of German's insane... Oh, I thought you were going to say insane visceral skills, but you meant the concert.
He's looking at the moon when he does that. Hello.
It sounds
Speedy boy.
majestic. It was so majestic. If they ever did a Bloodborne concert, I'm there.
I think that's money in the make, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I don't care how much money the tickets are. I don't care
Oh, don't say that.
where I'm staying
That's the part you say
tonight.
silently, Rosie. Oh! Oh!
Oh, what a graceful ending!
There it is.
Got a bow to German. Whoa! Look at my hunter, mommy.
Oh.
Oh. Whoa! Take me out for dinner first. And there we are. With my lovely garden
you.
gloves.
Your garden gloves. Look at Liam with the doll.
Yeah, there we go.
The hunt
Where
begins
you
again.
spend your days now.
Exactly, until someone else takes my seat. Which I think is a very fitting ending. I love this.
Put
Wow.
the fire out though.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, doll, for that. Is that it?
You finished Bloodborne!
There
you go. Hang on, hang on,
Wow.
hang on.
Wow.
Oh my god! And Chocobo says Nico has officially finished Bloodborne at 233. Sorry,
Under 250. I'll take it.
230
You know what?
deaths.
I do think, Chocobo, do you count the grinding as well? Thank you, Kevin, for the clap emotes. Do you count the grinding as well? I think we can easily add an extra 25 on top of that. For that.
Oh, everyone, thank you for the bits and subs!
Yeah, Georgia, thank you so much for the clap emotes as well. Yeah, what is it? So, for me, when it comes to Bloodborne, it was a huge... No, actually, I want to go back to that concert thing first. Because the concert was the very first time I got exposed to anything Bloodborne related. I knew about Bloodborne, but just like with RPGs at the time, I was like, you know what? I don't really know if this is really my cup of tea, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. And I just never really delved into Bloodborne. And the first Hunter, when that song played, it was the very first time I heard about it. And I remember that vividly, that moment. It's such a striking, beautiful song. But not only that, but when the choirs kicked in, I didn't know it was going to be the huge choirs kicking in. I kid you not, buddies. Rosie was like, see, from my perspective, she was sitting like this. So she was like over, like trying to hold it together like this. And then when when that kicked in, Rosie was like, I kid you not, like thrusting up like that. And I remember Lucy Hale, who was with me, and Chloe, they were both just like, what is she doing? Like, even they finished Bloodborne and they were like, what's going on? But that was my first exposure. I was going to put that concert in 2018 in the mixtape. Didn't have time for that one, sadly, because it would have been poetic to start with that one. But yes, that was a thing. My first memory with Bloodborne.
Oh, hang on, so people ask us to turn the music down a little bit. There we go.
No worries. And for me, the question was, but like, the question wasn't going to be if Bloodborne is a good game. It is a phenomenal game. The question for me was, is it going to be the best Sony game that, you know, on the PlayStation 4 platform? And obviously, we've played Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, Horizon, Astrobot, not Rescue Mission. And Astrobot Rescue Mission was always my number one. So I was always like, is this going to top it? Is this game going to top it? And I can now safely say, where's the copy? This game over here, it's a blooming masterpiece.
Yes!
This game is so ridiculously good. This game, it's like It's consistently good for so ridiculously long. It just never goes down. There's not a single boss in this game that is is badly designed, horribly to go through, or whatsoever. Sure, it's a struggle, but that's different. It's not that it's a badly designed boss or it's unfair or whatsoever. Except for maybe the fish in the fish town, though, in the well.
Oh yeah, Nico's
I have a
down
bone
the well.
to pick with those two. But anyways, This game is phenomenal. It's wonderful. It's got a terrific art style. I keep raving about it, how there's like such a little color contrast going on with it, but still it's able to define so much. Its lore goes incredibly deep. Even I don't fully comprehend what's going on in it, but it's so layered and intertwined into each other. I can see where people get invested in it, including me. I want to learn more about this game. And I think what's also a great thing about the story is that the story is interwoven in the gameplay. That's always a huge brownie point in my book, because the hunter becomes addicted to hunting, and that makes the player as well, because the player, he tries to get all the tries to get all the echoes and stuff, which I think is just so, like, Kevin, seriously, that is so brilliantly written. I cannot overstate that. That's like trying to convince someone why Mario jumps, and it just makes absolute sense. That, to me, is what Bloodborne achieves with this. What else do I have to say about it? The music is obviously phenomenal. There's not really a lot more to say about it. It's just fantastic. What else was I going to say about it? It's just consistently good through and through and through. It just never stops. Being excellent. And I genuinely think this game, I don't use this title often, as you know, but I genuinely think this is like a masterpiece. This is a game that you look back on and you're going to be like, what kind of game do we want to make? How do you make a game like Bloodborne? Right, like how people use A Link to the Past as a masterpiece, or Super Metroid as a slate where you start. This game is one of them. I would love, and I'm gonna also throw my hat in the ring and just say, Sony, if you are listening, I know I've just finished it. I know it's a perfectly fine product in and of itself, but if you want to remaster this game, I will buy it, and I think many other people here in the chat will buy it too. I know that people, we don't need more signaling about that, but I think I just want to do it my way as well and just say, like, please give the people what they want. Any form of remaster, whether it's on PS5, PS6, PS7, I don't mind. This game is an absolute masterpiece. It is so phenomenally well designed. I love this game, and it's therefore better than Astrobot in my book. And I don't take that lightly. Astrobot is a very, very, very good game as well. But this game never drops in any quality. It never does. And it's just so good. I cannot obviously recommend this game enough to people.
Well, this makes me incredibly happy because for years you have always, you know how much I love this game. It's my favorite PS4 game of all time as well. One of my favorite games of all time. And for years you've always been like blah, 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 I don't see the fuss about it. Blah, blah, blah. So hearing you say this now after you playing it, it makes me so happy. And welcome to the Bloodborne fandom.
It's over.
Kevin, what do you have to say about what Nico's just said?
Oh.
Lots of praise there from Nico. I am, of course, going to remind him of all this praise when he's deep in the Chalice dungeons. So he may retract some of that. But no, yeah, absolutely, completely agree with everything. It is a masterpiece. There's no doubt about it. There's from our absolutely at the top of their game with this one. Like, there's no fat on this game.
Yeah,
it does. It's not long for the sake of being long. It tells its sort of like story inside the campaign like efficiently. Like, you don't get any excess on here. And like the lore stuff is amazing. There's still stuff people don't know. There's stuff people don't know.
Yes.
There's obviously there's guys in the chat, there's me who love all this stuff, but a lot of it is we simply don't know, and we're like, kind of guessing. And I love that. I think that's really good, and I hope if they do, or when they do, let's say, remaster it, they kind of keep some of that hidden. They keep some of that mystery. But yeah, absolutely incredible.
I also want to say another thing that I think is very unique about this game. I know we're about to go into like a New Game Plus, but I just want to also quickly say there's two things about this game that make it special as well. One is that there's so many ways how you can play this game. The Soul Cleaver is one of the best weapons I've ever played in the game. I've played with the Portal Gun, the Gravity Gun, the Master Sword. I've played a bit of the Keyblade as well. But it's like, you know, all these weapons, phenomenal, and they're bringing their own cool stuff to the table. The Saw Cleaver in this game is seriously top 10 items in a game. It is so satisfying. I'm so glad you taught me some tricks with it as well, Kevin. And it's just, that's one style how you can play this game. And for that reason, I want to say there's so much replay value in it. So many, like, extra playthroughs you can do with it. And this is the first time I've had this with a game where I would literally just start all over. Like, and I don't take that lightly as well. Every time yeah, exactly. But it's like when I play a game, when a game is very good, I'm satisfied. I'm content. I'm like, I can put it on the shelf and say, wow, that was a good game. Ghost of Tsushima is a great example of that one, where you finish it and you're done with it. You think it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Whereas with Bloodborne, it's like a fantastic movie where if you finish it, you're like, I want to just do it. Like a fantastic show where once you finish it, you're like, I kind of want to see where it all went wrong again in the show, where everything escalated and the characters got like torn apart and some of them died or something. That's what I feel with this game as well. And it really helps with the Blood Moon phases and stuff, where you have that separation, where it's like, oh, all these NPC doors that I didn't talk to, maybe I should go back and revisit that. Like, it doesn't just stop with the one playthrough. And Astrobot can't say that. Astrobot is like, when it's done, it's done. That's one edge that Bloodborne has over it.
I mean, I just wanted to keep on trying speed running like in VR.
I guess, but it's just... Wow, what a game. I can't say more than it. It's like, what a game. It's a masterpiece. I don't take that title lightly because I think masterpieces get thrown around way too often for just a good game. But I call it a masterpiece because it is a draft. Like, you look at this and like a blueprint. It's like you look at this and you're like, I want to make more games like this. This is the game people are going to look at when they want to make something gothic horror, something that is like a Souls game, something that has like layers and groups and cults all intertwined into a wonderful world with detail in it. That's what this is. That's what I define as a masterpiece. Yeah. And this game is one of them. I don't take that lightly.
No, I know you don't. And
I'm sorry if I sound like some weeb about this.
No, it's wonderful. Honestly,
I love this game. This game is so good.
I've been reading the chat as you've been talking, and everyone is absolutely loving it and agreeing with what you have to say. And actually, I do just have one more thing I would like to add. Just now that you finished it, you have received a personal message from someone.
Yes.
A gift as well.
Oh.
So from Chocobo, they say, "Congrats on finishing Bloodborne, Nico. Have fun diving into even more lore with these." And Chocobo has gifted you...
Oh, hold on. Is that something that I'm allowed to know?
The comic books of Bloodborne.
Oh, no way. What?
For finishing. I will show the chat for finishing.
Oh, Chocobo, you've done way more than enough. Oh, let me just...
Hang on. What's that? I don't even know what that was. But Chocobo has gifted Nico...
Yeah?
Let's just make it bigger. The Bloodborne comics.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that, Chocobo.
Nice.
You've already done way more than enough because Chocobo kept the count for the entire playthrough of Bloodborne. So, thank you so much for that. Yeah,
thank you so much, Chocobo.
Real, like, some clap emotes for Chocobo because Chocobo had to constantly be focused on us playing Bloodborne while keeping score of that one. Yeah, like, seriously, Chocobo, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. It's probably worth mentioning as well, I did actually load more stuff onto Throne the other day. So that's all there. It's actually not a wasteland for once.
Nico's filled it with Bloodborne merch.
Yes. But I just wanted to say that quickly. You don't need to give us anything. It's a free show, but it's there. Yeah. Sorry, Kevin, what were you saying?
I was going to say, Nico, now, seeing as your hunter is in New Game,
yes.
I don't think we're going to carry on with New Game right now, but
no.
If you had to change your weapon and go through so let's say you went through New Game, the original game with the cleaver, what weapon do you reckon you would pick for your New Game Plus?
Oof. That's a good one.
Would you go pizza cutter?
I think I would be very chaotic. I think that would be like my third or fourth playthrough or something. That's a good question. I never thought about it because I just kind of parked it to the side. But I kind of want to see the two-hander that La Rosie uses.
My big sword.
The Kirk hammer, I think is what it's called.
No, so I use
it's the you have Rosie has her game over here as well.
The holy
the Moonlight Sword, which is the one that
Ludwig's Holy Blade. That's what I use.
Ludwig's.
Yeah, the giant sword. Like, I want to play like with a very heavy character and see what that would do. But yeah. Obviously, we're gonna do more stuff now. I believe there's more stuff we have to do, right?
Yes, so what we're going to do now, Nico, is you have had your story. You know how your story is ended. However, well, ended, not ended, ended. But there are 3 endings to this game. Mm-hmm. So if you are happy to, we thought it'd be a really fun idea for you to see the other endings, so then you can react to those as well. Now that you've like finished the story and know what's happening, you can see the other endings and get the full sort of like experience of Bloodborne story. Are you happy to do that?
Sounds good.
Wonderful. In which case, I will need to go behind the scenes very quickly.
We should have probably done our chat about Bloodborne then.
That's all right.
After that, but yeah.
Don't worry, Nico. There's plenty of chat. There's plenty of Bloodborne chat still in the tank. Don't worry.
Yeah. So, you feel free to ask any questions about the game, buddies, if you're wondering, like Kevin just did. Probably when it comes to my favorite boss fight, I bet that one will be asked, is Scully Hunters. I love fighting Hunters in this game. And, what is it? Gascoigne, Lady Maria, and a little bit of Orphan of Kos. Orphan of Kos not really a hunter, but I definitely get similar vibes at sometimes with it. Their fights, they're so exhilarating. There's so much life that you get from them, and I just adore those fights. One of my favorites, probably Gascoigne, out of all of them, because of the fondness I grow out of that one. And I fought that one myself. That definitely was another big reason. I do want to go back and actually fight Lady Maria one day properly by myself, because in the circumstance that I found myself was a bit tight for that fight. But yeah, I definitely want to give her another go, because her fight was so good. And I was a bit, like, envious to, like, how did she just do that first try? Well, we had to put the brake on Rose. He's like, nah, she's going to do it.
Thing is, though, like I said, everyone fights in Bloodborne differently. My fighting style for Bloodborne is very much, like, quite aggressive. Like, I dodge a lot. I go in for the attacks a lot, whereas yours is a lot more... like using the visceral attacks and timing and stuff like that. So I like with my play style, Maria was great because we were just dancing around the whole field having a lovely time. But you are back. Welcome back to the Burning Hunter's Dream. Kevin, do you think we should do the...
No, I think do the other one. Do the other option now, Nico. So
submit my life.
Submit your life. Let's have that one, and then we'll talk about how we might find another ending somehow.
Somehow Nico Naff still kicked in.
You've been in the Hunter's Dream for oh so long. Lee says, Nico Nav, yes!
It never disappoints. But what if Kevin, what if I slash into German now? What would that do? What if I'm just like, you know what, just bang, you know what I mean?
Bang. No talk, just bullet.
Oh, Lee says it starts the fight.
Oh, no way, what?
It starts fighting.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night
I love that
is
German is just not going to explain the burning house behind him.
Oh, don't mind that. Do you mind if I have a sip of this?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool.
Forget the dream and awake
So-
under the morning sun.
And one thing I do
will
wonder,
be
Kevin, before I
free
select. So, we're
from
burning this
this
house down.
terrible
Okay,
hunter's
cool. But what's German going to do after that? Like, if I
Put out the fire.
just put it out? Well, what a
started
prank.
it.
Yeah, you started it. You gotta put it
Wait,
out.
I put it on fire. When did I put it on fire?
No, it's sort of like, yeah, just from the actions you do and the fact that it's, you know, the dream is ending. I don't know. Actually, who does put the house on
Yeah,
fire?
do we know who puts the house on fire?
I don't think we know who puts the house on fire. I think it's just, as Rose says, it's implied that you have ended dreams. You have gone out there and you have, your actions have stopped great ones doing their business. And it's altering these dream states.
It's the messengers, Luna.
Yeah, the messages
You
in
thought
their
they were
little
so
top hats.
yeah. You thought they were so lovely all along, and they've actually been like building up the fire preparation. That's why they're giggling, because they don't know that you know. They know you don't know that they're going to start the fire.
And another thing I wanted to ask as well, Kevin, what's all this? What are these big pillars over here? This is some Evangelion stuff, you know? Is what I'm saying.
They just look cool as heck.
Yeah, they
just
just look really
as heck.
cool.
I think it's like Evangelion, if I'm being honest. If King Slime is his best Souls game, this is the only Souls game I've played so far. I've seen a lot of other Souls games, but yeah, it's definitely my favorite.
From this
you've played a bit of Demons, haven't you? I think.
Yeah, that was it. Demon's Souls was my favorite for a long time, but I think Bloodborne has dethroned that.
Yeah, and you
Demon's
didn't play it
Souls has got
yourself.
very, very good moments.
You watched me play that.
Yeah, I would love to replay Demon's Souls.
Lena says the door dropped a candle.
Here we go.
You're a keen hunter. Fear the blood.
Oh, what an ending. Heads are gonna roll, buddies. Isn't the scythe a bit poetic? It's almost like, you know, he's like a
death.
reaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brings death. Look at that shot.
It's cool as heck.
Oh, so good.
Well,
Lucas was like, get out!
All drama and suspense and beauty from that scene gone.
I just wanted that praised, like, the photography of foreground, middle ground, background and stuff was phenomenal in that shot. That's us right now. Oh my god, what was that?
Oh, Thomas
That
the
was
Tank
a
Engine. I think that was the best timing we've literally ever had. It was timed right as the action happened. I don't believe it.
There we go. The night
Sun
is
is rising.
over.
Wasn't that a horrible nightmare?
what's a hangover? Just
Yeah.
feel like absolute garbage. Ugh. Oh god.
And that's how
Where
the
do I even
film
live?
The Hangover starts.
Isn't that also why Mikolash is so... Yeah, because that's the thing about this world, right? Like, we've moved on from it, but the world still goes on.
The dream still is a thing.
Yeah, so it just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Now, I'm going to probably say something that's quite, you know, how do you say this? I'm going to say something that has been a theory in my mind. But that was my tombstone, right?
Yep.
But there's plenty of other tombstones
Yep.
in that world as well.
Previous hunters.
Yes, I was about to say that. So does that mean that area that we fought Garmin in, those are all hunters of others as well that have submitted their life or have not won the fight against Garmin?
Pretty much, I think, yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
again, like I keep telling you this, the gameplay and the story are interwoven with each other because everyone else plays Bloodborne as well. Everyone else has a different experience with it. No,
Yeah.
How many games can say that? How many games can do a trick like that? Right? Can't think of like 5 of them. There's definitely a couple.
Yeah.
But like that level of like, you know, where the lines blur is so good.
So I thought we've seen the credits.
Yeah,
like,
we've seen the credits. God, I had a feeling that was...
Yeah, guys, it's a masterpiece, but we're not seeing your names twice. Christ. Come on.
No, in that sense, but I was just like, because Nico said before, oh, we could have been doing this whilst we've been chatting, so I'm gonna do it whilst we're chatting.
Sangui says, silly lore question, so all those bosses and fights, are those in a dream? Yes, they are, because we know that the Old Hunters is a dream. And when we kill the Orphan of Cos, I believe that dream ends. So... yeah, that's pretty much you're correct in that sense, but that's also isn't that also like the irony of it all, Kevin? Where it's like, what is a dream? What is real? What's are we real? Isn't that a kind of the question that
What is real?
But Bloodborne asks as well.
Is this a dream? Am I in a dream now?
Oh my god!
Who am I talking to?
Right. Okay. So because obviously you know, birth is also a big thing in Bloodborne, right? I'm gonna say something wild now, okay? But like when people are in a fetus state and then they get they get born and stuff as well, what if that state in and of itself is also like a metaphorical sense of what this is? How the hunter's dream is just like this weird phase of your life, but then there's another phase that is your actual life, but you don't have any recollection of what happened before that. You see what I'm trying to get at with this?
I won't lie, I've been half listening because I've just been making sure I download the correct
Kevin,
save. So this is one for you, Kevin.
Do you see what I mean, Kevin?
I was half listening because Rosie was doing the save.
I see.
Kevin was watching me upload the save whilst listening rather than listen to
I'm
you.
just saying, like, that a new life starts, so to speak. You know what I mean? That you get, But there's somehow
a lot
you
of
still...
cycles, like
Yeah.
and when we think about things like the school of Mensis, like the very word Mensis is the sort of about the monthly cycle. There's a lot of cycles.
Yeah,
and a lot of
I noticed that as well.
And things repeating itself, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, sorry. Lee says, I listened, I saw what you mean. And Womble says, the nightmare is a dream, but Yharnam is real.
Yeah, but it's because it depends on what you can perceive and stuff, which I think is a really cool.
Yeah, and again, there's
thing.
the perception thing. Like, if you're just walking around Yharnam, zero insight, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
And it also begs.
I mean, it's a bit grim.
And also begs the question of like how are we intertwined with all of this? Because I think we're just like some bloke in Yharnam that got picked up and just fed something at ESF's clinic.
I just fancy going Yharnam for a pint, and then I just got myself.
Exactly. I'll just check this town out, and then like, oh well, here we go. Now we're in this mess. So it's like, what was that previous life before? You see, like this rabbit hole can go super deep if you want to.
Some really interesting stuff. There's some really interesting stuff about who the hunter is. And you see some of it if you read the descriptions on the clothes you are wearing at the start of the game. And it talks about how the hunter is from a foreign land and you've come to Yharnam because of Yharnam's blood administration. So we know that like the church is set up to provide, blood to the old blood to people, to heal any illnesses. And you as a hunter have come to Yharnam as an outsider, and they they blame you. The Yharnamites are shouting at you, blaming you for all this as an outsider. Bit xenophobic.
Yeah,
all that kind of stuff is going on. But there's also in the same room that you wake up in, there's a note that says, "Seek the pale blood." So it's like you've come to Yharnam with a goal, but you can't remember what it is.
Oh
And
yeah.
you don't know what that goal is. Like, you've come to receive the blood, but also to look for a very specific type of blood. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
It is.
Or maybe the novels that Chocobo lovely gifted us will probably clarify that a little bit more.
Also, the Proctor
Or make it more confusing.
The Proctor file says, fun fact, mensis is derived from the Latin word mensa for mind.
Oh,
So there you go. That is a good fact.
Rosie, what's the goal?
Right, so you are going to go into your consumable items and you are going to eat 3 lovely items.
Oh, I think I know which items these are.
Something that...
Oh, just,
Where are you going?
I thought it was in there, sorry.
Nope, so they are in your inventory, for we have been collecting them and we have been ensuring that you have been collecting them. So you would like to
These
eat
3, I bet.
your 3 umbilical cords.
Right, you want to do it?
So,
You want to do it?
yeah. So if we think about like the ending that you got, you killed German,
Yeah.
and then a great one descended on you.
Mm-hmm.
But you couldn't really communicate with the great one. It just grabbed you,
Yeah.
turned you into the new German. Job done.
Which is why everyone in this game is after this insight, isn't it? Because they just don't get it.
You
know,
can't communicate with great ones. Everyone's tried to communicate with great ones, and they've used those umbilical cords to communicate with great ones.
Wasn't
That's
Rom
kind of
the,
like
wasn't
a
Rom
direct
the only
link.
one that can do it?
Yeah, Rom got away, did a bit. Rom did a bit of it.
And Rom was like,
and got
nah,
turned into-
wasn't it?
turned into that thing. But as the description of the items you've just eaten say that each one of those umbilical cords was a bit of an umbilical cord. So they were using bits of umbilical cords to communicate with great ones. You've just eaten 3 of them. So you've got essentially more than anyone's ever been able to have.
Yeah.
So maybe you could now communicate with a great one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I will say,
Let's see if we
Nico,
can find ourselves a great one.
I'm sorry to interrupt Kevin, but I will say, because I just had a feeling you're waiting to know what to do next, you do need to fight German again.
I have a feeling I have to go back to the great ones.
Yep, so you've got to go back to German and pick a fight. And also, Neil Plum, it's wonderful to see you in the chat. I'm afraid that I haven't been keeping up with my running. 2024 has sadly not been good for keeping on top of that stuff. But congratulations on your new personal best. That is absolutely fantastic.
I was expecting him to just stand up.
No, oh dear, you set me on fire. Like a stroppy child. No. It didn't even do any damage to him. But at least you start the fight with 5 paper immediately.
That's so funny.
Carl says round 2, baby. Luna's loving it. And Neil says, Niall says, oh my god, says, thanks, have fun today, and a good stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's been wonderful to see you, and hopefully we'll see you in another BuddyGames episode or stream soon.
Do these flowers represent something about death as well, Kevin? These lotuses.
No, it's just a nice garden.
Just a nice garden.
It's just a nice garden.
I think each flower, like flowers do have symbolism to them, but I think that's probably more of a question for like Ash, for example, like
this is always about flowers after all.
well, more about, you know, the spooky meanings behind supposedly comforting items and stuff. Bovinoid says he didn't appreciate the disrespect.
Lilies are flowers of death, that's it. Yeah, because it's like, you know, at funerals you see them a lot. Which is also why they tell you that you shouldn't, like, give those flowers to someone as a gift when they're in the hospital or something.
Sengui says, Nico should be able to do this without dying. Just as you die.
It's like that meme of like, oh, you've been playing Bloodborne for years now, that must mean you're good, right?
I get that. I get, like, you know, everyone... This is what I mean. Everyone always says that, you know, I'm Bloodborne mum and I should know all the lore and everything. The thing is, though, Kevin, like we were saying, you can know the basics of the lore, but even then you're still discovering things. And because the lore is so in-depth in this game, I won't lie, when I hear about it, I'm like, oh my god, this is fantastic. But then when I play it again, I forgot about it and I'm rediscovering it again, which is why I have not been a good guide in terms of the lore. But it's just because, like we've been saying, a lot of the times you're like guessing and piecing things together. So I know now, after seeing you play this, I am also going to watch a video to remind myself on the lore and be like, this lore is brilliant! Oh!
That felt like a freebie.
Richie says a lot of it is interpretation as well, as we aren't given all the information. Yep, that is true.
Which is amazing, by the way. That's like a bit of the secret sauce from a From Software game, isn't it?
Oh, he missed. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like telling enough, but no, telling just enough that you can get it, but not enough to put it together.
And it's just it's made sure that people are still talking about it, like 9 years later, still going on about it.
Oh, Dunny!
That's the thing, right?
Nice
Like,
one.
people cannot just not stop talking about this game. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why everyone's here, by the way. Right, so I had my what is it? My lovely spaghetti.
Look at your garden gloves.
I got my pennies in.
Kirby says, hey, Space Mum!
They have better physical defense, so that's why I took it. Because, as you can see, I'm quite the blunder when it comes to getting hit. But now I glow.
Ba-bum! No, Space Mum.
I don't want to be German.
I want to be something else!
So this great one is the literal concept of the nightmare from the looks of it. Okay, well, let's see. Oh! Now, quick question. If I die, does that mean I have to do German again?
No.
Oh my god, thank you.
I should have said yes, just to see your reaction.
Yeah.
And look, everything is now dark as well. It's almost more like it's a nightmare. Whoa! Treading a thin line here.
That's a big attack.
That is a very big attack.
So,
But
I was wondering as well, does that mean there were people out there, because this game is quite cryptic, that never got this ending until years later, perhaps?
I didn't, because that's the thing. When I played it,
First try?
Because when I played this, I didn't know anything about the, I was still figuring out the lore and I was just loving my time with it. So I got the ending with fighting German and that was it. It wasn't until years later that,
Heal?
oh, that's
Heal?
right as well. This attack means you can't use your heal for
What, the ball paper?
No, the attack the moon presence just did. I think you can use them now. Nope.
back up. Get back.
I forgot that that's a
He'll
thing.
come back in a sec.
Oh,
There
he's
you go,
back,
there
he's
you go.
back.
There you go.
Ooh.
That ball paper. What?
And again.
It's okay, but you weren't close enough, so you can still use your...
Excuse me, this ball paper is very expensive, sir.
There you go.
First try!
Don't do a Rosie.
Nightmares Lane!
Same text again. We had that with Cos. We had that with the wet nurse.
Or some say Cosm.
Or some say Cosm.
Good work, kid.
Yeah.
It's true, Kirby, isn't it? Some say Cosm.
Here we go.
That's right, baby. This was the prequel to Splatoon. You guessed right, everybody. Now we're a great one, I suppose.
Good hunter.
Tender, eliminated.
Thank you, Owen Score.
You became a slug!
Yeah, I became a great one.
Childhood's beginning. You've become a baby great one.
What world shall we make, Kevin?
It's basically the same, but I guess more sausage rolls.
I think I think it should be more greenery. I think we had this discussion a few times.
Yeah, there's really lacking some plants.
Gurren clearly got the memo, right? With how nice his gardens were. Yeah. So I think
that's why German chose this life. He was like, I just wanted a pretty garden.
I just think that there needs to be more greenery in the garden. So I'm out of here.
Well, Nico, you have now said all 3 endings, but the stream is not over yet.
Oh.
But we prepared that, it might be that this happened. So we are going to, just to show you as well, your introduction to the Chalice Dungeons, if you are up for that.
Yeah.
Sweet. So
it's just every time we bring it up, people are like you get this ooh atmosphere in the room.
It's more because I think people like to see your reaction, your first reaction to things. So that's why I thought for the rest of the stream, we could just delve into the first Chalice Dungeon, so you can see what they're like, what you have coming in store.
Can we get Kevin involved as well? So,
you can summon
Kevin
in.
was here for at least one session.
You can summon in Kevin as well. I do have a question though, Kevin. Just because I just thought. Would it be better, because I know the Chalice Dungeons carry on into New Game Plus, he's only made the first one. Is it better to load up the previous save or to carry on in New Game Plus?
I'd probably load up the previous one.
Yeah.
Load up that again.
Okay, I'll go with my original plan then. You having fun then, Neeks?
Well, Senguis, we took its place. That's kind of like the point of that fight. We either become German, we die, we become German, or we become the Great One. That's at least how I interpret it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's been lots of tentacly creatures in this game. Look at Cos, look at the amygdala, look at the Great One itself.
Yeah,
right?
so
the moon presence. So yeah, that's it. That's the poeticness of it.
And I think it's because as well, since you consumed those umbilical cords, that's the thing, like when you start up again, you are a baby version of the Great One. You're like a child. So from consuming those and then defeating the moon presence, that's what transforms you then into the next Great One.
I do also wonder, because we know that the doll is based off of Lady Maria, and Lady Maria definitely has her situations. I'm not quite sure how it works, but Lady Maria definitely has like something with the Great Ones as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna do the save.
Like she's in defiance. It doesn't feel like she's part of the whole picture in a way, and I think that's the doll reflects that as well. That mood swing. So I think that's probably where the doll was like, was it happy about the situation to be like, yeah, I get to do something nice for once. I don't
Finally,
know.
I get a break.
It's the vibe I got. I don't know, Kevin. I might be wrong. What do you think?
Lady Maria is quite. It's got some interesting, good stuff going on. She sort of exists as she was a hunter when German was a hunter.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they did some awful stuff. They did something absolutely awful down in that fishing hamlet.
Yeah, the fishing town is very
Things
salty.
were pretty grim.
Yeah, they were very salty.
Things have
about
gone
a couple
pretty
people.
dark. Very salty.
Yeah.
Right by the sea. And she didn't take it well. She didn't take it very well. So she stayed there, essentially killed herself, and she stays there and has been cursed forever to live in that dream. German, I think German was basically in love with Maria.
Yeah.
From their time together, and that's why the doll looks like Maria.
Yeah.
That's why and then the version of the doll that's in the dream there is a definite connection between the two of them.
Yeah, that's established.
Because you get that nice little line of dialogue when you kill Maria. There's a little line of dialogue from the doll that sort of tells you the doll feels like it's been released.
Yeah.
And it's because you basically just released Maria from that nightmare.
So Kirby can.
It's good stuff.
Kirby can probably elaborate on this as well. Kirby, you pointed out a tombstone. It's the fisherman's town, and what is it? And it had a flower that was in the research hall of Lady Maria. Now, I couldn't tell you if it was Lady Maria that was buried there, but can you confirm if that was true? And if so, who buried her? Because if it had to be someone, I'd say German buried her there. But unless you know, Kevin, you're more than happy to fill it in as well.
I don't know anything about that grave at all. That's a new one on me.
It was like right at sea, so it's a lovely position to be buried. You know what I mean? Lovely location to be buried. So it feels like it's like an act of love in a way. That gravestone is for Koz, says Chocobo. So that's
Or some say cousin.
Yeah, but I don't know who Koz exactly is. We know Orphan of Koz.
Also, you met. This was something I think the chat mentioned a bit while you were fighting. So as you were fighting the Orphan of Koz, there's that massive white blob on the ground.
Yeah.
The Orphan. That's Koz. That's Koz, and the Orphan of Koz is the sort of the baby that's crawled out of it.
Yeah.
So Koz was a great one that was sort of washed up on the shore of the fishing hamlet and sort of defiled and taken apart and researched on and cut up and all this kind of stuff. So that's the sort of part of the tragedy of the fishing hamlet.
But what did Koz provide then for that fishing town? Because it almost sounds like that was just, he was just chilling there, and then these hunters come along and just slashed them up.
Well, they were all...
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kevin, you carry on.
I think so. Part of the law is that Koz turned up, washed up on that shore, and started to change the people of the fishing hamlet. And then the hunters got wind of this happening. Bergenworth got wind of this happening, and just sent the hunters in there to have a look and have a poke about. And they just poked about a bit too much.
Yeah, because Bergenworth is
very heavy-duty poking.
Because Bergenworth is obsessed with his research, of course, and that would make sense why Bergenworth why the people were complaining about Bergenworth about it, because that's the first thing you hear about from the townspeople. Sounds like the people of Bergenworth are pretty nasty in this world, just constantly stirring the pot and trying to upset people because they're just in their way.
Yeah, they're not very nice people.
Does that mean that Master Willem is a bit of a prick as well? the old guy in the chair. He's a hunter, right?
Yeah, he's not the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Just like, you just came out.
Is that why everyone's like, I'll just kill the guy when I walk close to him?
He's done some stuff. I think he's the least of the pricks. Of the pricks that we have, he's probably the least, because he's like, let's not go out for blood. Let's not do all this stuff. I'm just going to stay here and try and line my brain with eyes, because I reckon that's the trick. So he's like, I'm all about eyes, buddy. Whereas like Lawrence is all about blood. Mikolash is all about wearing a cage on his head and trying to channel his thoughts and stealing people away and doing rituals. Whereas Lawrence, he just wants to sit by his lake.
He just wants to have a nice. He's
line
just having a nice time by the
You know,
lake.
I'm in my rocking chair. I'm in my rocking chair.
Just point at
I've had
Rom
enough
the
of
whole
this.
time. Just like point at that, like go
point at Rom
there.
with the
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
Rom's down there, mate.
Yeah, we know where you're here. Just go there. Was that a naughty word? I mean, it is, but was it? I don't know. I don't know what this. Why it fits on the spectrum.
It is like a bit of a naughty word.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why it was just
not
amazing.
again.
That's why it's just amazing. You just came out and just said
Yeah,
it.
that's like, oh, I bet I could say this.
And
I was like,
also-
no, you can't. Apparently.
I just want to say, going back to Kos, Chocobo says that if you go back to the boss arena from the Orphan of Kos, you will see that the squid now has a woman's face.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had
It's got
some.
like a little
I had
face
some.
poking out.
I had some suspicions that there was like. I felt like there was like a birth or something going on over there.
Lee says, this is a BuddyGames stream, not a KevinScully stream. Very naughty word.
Right, we've been stalling for long enough.
Yes.
Rosie.
You gotta
Hello.
go. So, Kevin, you will want to, do you want to summon Kevin into the Chalice Dungeon?
Yeah, let's do it.
So press X on this.
I have no clue what the Chalice Dungeons are.
Yes, so Kevin, you will want the Pthumerian, which I can never
the
say.
first one,
The
yeah.
first one, yeah, you want that labyrinth. So, Nico, you are going into the Chamber of the Seal.
Okay, press X?
Yep.
Or you're like, okay.
Have I actually, because I
Fair
remember...
warning.
Yeah?
The chalice dungeons, they are sort of timed to. They're almost like, I don't know if the intention was for these to be played alongside the campaign, but these are scaled to where you kind of pick them up in the game, and you picked up the chalice for this when you beat the Bloodstaff Beast. So remember, like, what level you were when you beat the Bloodstaff Beast.
Okay.
That's kind of what they're going for. So you very much will probably walk through this.
Yeah, you've probably leveled up like 100 times over.
Okay, I can't ring the bell yet, though.
You have to go into it. You'll buy, I think. There you go. Now you can.
Take my insight.
Now, I will say, I don't actually have this dungeon on my Hunter's Dream, but I do remember having something like confusion about which dungeons to create and whatnot, and I think I thought, okay, I'll just... Yeah, 'cause is it that you've got enough tombstones for, like, just the basic ones, but then I was told to make one that I didn't actually need, or so, I can't remember what it was, but essentially, I don't have access to the first dungeon. The others I should have access to, though, or definitely the ones that are the most important ones. And Andy Sloan says, yes, you'll be like Superman in this dungeon. You excited to go in?
Yeah, I have no clue what this is.
That's the thing, that like this is such like a weird, different vibe for the rest of the game. I think that's just why a lot of people probably just like to see your reactions to how they're
Yeah.
going to go at first.
Last time I've seen a game with so much like gothic detail to it.
Oh, do you not, Chocobo? Oh my god, I'm going to try that.
In any case, what is it? What is it? I've never seen. I haven't seen this much detail in a gothic game as like Symphony of the Night as well. Just looking at how much detail is over here. Kevin, welcome on in. Who are we today?
Hello.
I'm joining you. There we go.
There we go. I'm fully decked out in all my Canehurst gear.
It's Canehurst Day for Kevin.
Canehurst night.
I forgot about Canehurst. What was the deal again with Canehurst? Wasn't it like...
That's the castle where you fight King...
I mean, more like what's going on over there. Wasn't it like quite depressing? I mean, it's Bloodborne. Everything's depressing, but...
It's pretty grim, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't it like, was it a clinic in disguise?
It's an old... Canehurst is like an old castle with sort of nobility there, and they had their own queen there. They found out about the blood. They found out about what was going on in Yharnam. They found out about the sort of the properties of the blood, and they would send out their own like I guess hunters or their own like badasses out to Yharnam just to kill hunters and to wipe them out. Then the church got wind of that and said, "Okay, we're going to send our own badasses to your place."
Oh, and it became one giant massacre as a result.
Yeah, and that's what the executions are. That's Rosie's set. That's what Rosie wears.
Just
And
because of the
absolutely.
stats. Because the stats were very good. And also, Nico, don't wait for me. You just crack on and I'll join you when I can.
And that's why Alfred was so opposed to it, because they're the enemy.
Yeah. He's of that. Yeah, they're considered the enemy. Queen Annalise basically as part of the, tinkering with the blood, becoming a vile blood, essentially became immortal. And that's why that Martyr Ligarius, the guy you fought on the rooftop, he's there, like, going, okay, I actually can't kill this person. I'm just going to have to stand here forever, like, blocking where people would access her. Access her?
Yeah.
Where people would find her. So I'm going to stand here, I'm going to sit here forever.
So it's just like Super Smash TV. We're just gonna kill a bunch of goons and then move on to the next room.
So you want to make your way through the Chalice dungeon. There's lots of handy items as well in the dungeons, including you do need, I don't remember which dungeon it is, but one of the weapons that you need is actually in a dungeon. So it's good just to have a look around, pick up items and stuff like that. But essentially, yeah, you're going through this dungeon.
Big money!
Big money! And hello as well to Gallifreyan Gamer! It's wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well. Nico is currently going into his first Chalice dungeon just because we had some time before the stream was over. So we're seeing how he gets on in the first Chalice dungeon.
Nico Nav is going to have a blast in this
Yeah,
area.
Nico
it's going to be an
Nav.
absolute nightmare.
Yep, Nico Nav's gonna hate
nightmare.
this place.
This is my version of Silent Hill. Nice. He worked smarter.
Oh, a little Vulcan popped up there.
There we go.
And this place also has some, remember when you first went into Yargle and, there were enemies that keep on coming back to life and stuff? Yeah, you got a few of those in the dungeons.
You got like typical Castlevania blood skeletons, yeah.
How? What do you mean, typical Castlevania? This game's
Oh my
very...
god, Christopher Walken, you're here.
It's me, and I can't believe that you would say that about the game that I'm actually in. I'm the head hunter in the film adaptation. Did I tell you I played Gurnham?
Did you?
I did.
Mr.
It was a
Walken.
very good role. All I got to do was sit in a chair, very comfortable. They made a little behind the scenes fact, but they actually had a memory foam cushion to make sure that I was nice and
Christopher Walken,
comfy.
because you've been in everything. Do you know where to go next?
Oh, you've just pulled the switch. Well, boy, you are here to explore and have fun in the dungeon. Mr.
Okay.
Walken can't guide your hand. Silly, you have to go explore, see where you're going. You've also got your friend Kevin. Feel free to...
So it's randomly generated every time. Isn't it a bit like that?
No, each
Is this Persona? No.
each dungeon does have its set routes, but there are multiple layers to it.
Kevin, this is the part if you get annoyed, just don't walk in this direction, I'll just follow you.
Yeah, Kevin, Nico's gonna get lost a lot, and already he's just like, I don't want to explore.
I
want
do,
you to
but-
tell me what to do.
I do, but at the same time, we need to have some sense of direction, you know what I mean? And I don't have it, as it's been very apparent. This game has exposed my biggest weakness in games, and that is that I don't remember maps. Grandia is another game where I constantly spin the map around, trying to figure out where to go. Ooh.
Kevin's,
I don't know where we're going. I'm also lost.
Kevin's taking you back
I
to
think
the
we go-
start.
Back to the start. I think we just go over the opposite. It's opposite is this one. I picked one, 50-50. It was the wrong one.
Yeah, that's it. So in each dungeon, there's like a gate that's got some gargles
You want to look for the one that, yeah.
on the side. So you want to... Ooh.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, gentlemen.
Oh, my. One at
After
a
you.
time.
Look, I know it's been a very emotional, passionate stream. But leave that for off camera, please. Kevin, Lee says you've now got the Scully nav.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no.
Yeah, Lena says that you've caught the Nico nav. Oh my god, look at you butchering this poor undead giant. You're not even going in for the visceral, you're just like, no. Kevin's just watching on the side. Like, go on, son. You will fight.
Oh, you've got this. Oh, hold on.
You get one little spell. Oh my god, Kevin just killed it with...
Yes.
one spell.
Is there... Hold on, before we go on. Is there a side room? No, there's not. You have to be quite thorough. Oh, I'm off. Bye. You have to be quite thorough in the Chalice dungeons. because there's materials you need to like build the next chalice dungeon.
Yeah. So that's the thing with the dungeons. There's a lot of like making sure you search everywhere, picking up all items. McTavish says, I'm really glad Kevin did that. It was very funny. It's just the way, Kevin, you went up and then you did the one spell and they just died.
Oh, was that something? No, it's just notes. Nope. We'll move on. Onwards we will go.
Onwards we will go. And Chocobo says, the cool thing is there are quite a few unique boss fights down here. Yeah, in the dungeons, you're going to come across some new enemies. You're going to have some new bosses. And you are now in layer 2. And again, if you wanted to summon Kevin, you can.
I don't know if you can.
I thought you can, unless you don't have layer 2.
Because I'm just going to go and beat that boss. Hold on.
Okay, Rose, could you just continue on? I need to go to the bathroom quick.
Yeah, sure thing.
Test.
A la 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 la. I'm a hunter having fun in the darkness. Nico can't get through. Oh, ho, ho. Right, so we've got the gate there. Let's go not up the ladder first. Let's go on the floor that we're currently on. Aha. Where are ya? Womble says, I actually mostly enjoyed the chalice dungeons. They can be like a, you know, a really fun, spooky time, definitely. I feel like I've been saying the word spooky a lot. I don't know if it's because we're coming into October, but...
October?
I just found that doing them, like, you know, back to back sometimes, I was a bit like, oh, it's this again. Like the same, very similar environments. Is there anything else in here? Nope, 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 nope. Iron J says, it is that time of year for spooky talk. It is indeed. Okay, let's get this item first, because go on. Yeah. Oh, a little wave as well with Nico's friendliest hunter.
Hiya!
Hiya! Oh, I did like these pots as well that just generate fog. They're quite fun. Ow. Are you having a fun time?
I wonder whether like...
Ooh, what you wondering?
I'm always having a fun. I wonder if there was like a plan at some point in the development of Bloodborne for these to be part of like the campaign, and for you to like, you know, do what Bergenworth did and go deep into the tombs, rather than it being a sort of weird, optional bit.
And I'm back.
Yeah.
I also, what is it? I was looking at the mug. I don't think, because we've got a couple of new people and stuff coming in, it's probably worth showing these, because we never really used them as often. But we also have a BuddyGames mug over here. This is Liam's mug with the rage emote on it. We also have these cups over here. We got one of these. I love these, by the way. I would love to make these merch one day. We got like a rosy mug over here saying hydrate. And we got one with me on it as well over here. And the reason I'm bringing it up, because I said to you, buddies, that I've been very busy with some designing stuff. And when it's now in the Discord, I made some shirt designs for EGX. And I'm very, very excited to have them over here and stuff. And what is it? Yeah, there's a unique design of me, a unique design of Liam, and a unique design of Rosie for that one. Which, if you're at EGX, you can see them over there. But we'll definitely send pictures over as well. One day I hope that we can get, like, a company that could work out merchandising or something. Because, yeah, we've got a couple of cool stuff that we could potentially put on a t-shirt or something.
Woo! Hey! That was close. Lol, lol, lol. Right. Sorry, I'm just getting you to an area that you might... I've opened the door for you, but still, you haven't explored this area yet. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of fun in the dungeon now. I'm like, la la la.
Oh, Rosie, we're 40 followers away from 3,000.
That's less than 50!
Yes.
That is incredibly close and incredibly exciting. Thank you all so much for your constant support. So just to give you an idea, Nico, this is when it's like, you know, beneficial to really explore all these dungeons, because there's going to be like treasure chests like this, which when you open, you've got ritual blood, which you will need to make the following dungeons.
Oh yeah, you're right, because I needed that to make the first one, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. So that's why this is it's not just a case of, you know, go from point A to point B. Nico Nav is going to be tested.
Whoa, it's a trap. Yo, look at all those skulls. I'd like to imagine that's what Kevin's shells look like.
What, just filled with skulls? Where did they go?
In my kitchen.
Yeah.
My cupboards.
That's what your seasoning is. You hide them in skulls.
Yeah.
Like to the left, Rose, over here.
Oh, these ones.
Yeah.
Look, we're in KevinScully's house. Way. There we go. Let's get you just in front of the door so you can do the big fight. Oh! We found Kevin!
I managed to get through. I managed to get just in time.
Just in time for the big finale. Yay! Joy! Right, there you go, Neeks. Yes!
That's it.
Scream! Right, now I can look at the chat. Bovinoy says, quick maths from Rosie. I don't even remember what maths I did. And Lee says, Rosie has a C in maths. I'll have you know.
Here?
You are absolutely correct, Lee.
Nope.
I did the foundation level maths in GCSE because, you know, maths was mandatory in GCSE, and I got a C, which I was very happy with because I've never been good at maths.
Right, all up there. Come over here.
Oh my god, Kevin's just going to annihilate them. Oh, he tried, but it failed. Oh my god.
Oh!
Kevin's just
I'm gonna do
showing
something
his
cool, though. There you go.
magic. Oh my god, look at this torment.
What if I want to do something. Let's see.
I want to do something cool.
There. Stop it! Hiya! I did nothing.
Kevin defeated the enemy in the time it took you to throw that one Molotov.
Oh, cheeks!
Cheeks! We got
There were
some
cheeks.
cheeks!
Yeah, these guys are. It's not modest. It's not modesty here. Down here in the dungeons, some of these guys are.
Lena says BuddyGames is back.
Look at all these funky tombstones. So
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin.
Hi.
So when you see this symbol, does that mean that was the tomb of a hunter?
Yeah, that's like the hunter symbol.
What is that symbol supposed to resemble? I mean, it looks like a pitchfork down, I suppose.
I don't know about the symbol. Probably the art book will probably tell us all of this. But it's in French, and I don't know French. I just like looking at the pretty pictures. Mr. James Efer says it was a different time in these dungeons. And First Night is saying GG, GG, GG. Thank you, First Night, for your lovely support. And Lena says, time to learn French. Well, I guess that only means just for the Bloodborne book, I've got to learn French. See, Nico, look at this. You're having a lovely time in the dungeon.
Yeah, so far so good.
Oh, don't forget the lamp.
Oh, was there another lamp here?
Yeah, so it does a weird thing where you have a lamp at the beginning, and then when you open the door, you have a lamp immediately after.
No bell for me. Fair enough.
You can use the bell now. Haha! You got comfortable, I see.
Oh, the eye gougers.
Ah, and here comes Chocobo saying, oh, Books Before Boys 24, thank you so much for following. It's wonderful to see you. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for tuning in. We are now, you have helped us now get ever closer to 3,000 followers, which means a great deal to us. And we're now, what is it, 40 away?
So it's over there. Yeah. Oh, we might have lost a follower, but yes, we're still 40
We
away.
might have lost a follower, but we're roughly 40 away from reaching 3,000. And thank you very much just for following and checking us out. And Chocobo says, you've seen the actual hunter symbol in the fishing hamlet. It's a person strung up, head down to bleed out.
Yes.
So I said that weirdly. A person strung up, head down. There you go.
Because everyone loves blood in this game.
And the Proctophile says the Bloodborne symbol is a person hanging upside down on their ankles. It forces the blood to the brain and induces an insightful death. It's all very cheery, isn't it?
So when do we know we've done this? When we finish the Chalice dungeon?
Yeah, so at the end of each dungeon, there's going to be like a more of a boss.
A substantial boss.
A substantial boss.
No, it's okay. I'm not telling you like, oh, tell me what's going to happen. It's not that, but it's more like, it just feels like we're doing it over and over now.
No, you're going to, like, at the end of a dungeon, you're going to get, like, kind of like a cup sort of looking thing, and that's to show that you've got that. That's what you need to make the next dungeon.
I heard messages.
Books Before Boys 24 says, new to Twitch, I watch you on PlayStation Access. I've not long started Bloodborne after my husband begged me to play it. Barely surviving, not thriving. Well, thank you so much for joining in. It's wonderful to see you and for supporting what we like to call here the side project.
Yes.
Because it's a bit of fun. So I'm Rosie, this is Nico. We've got a third member called Liam, who...
Whoa!
is away at the moment, but we've got special guest KevinScully as well at the moment.
Hello.
There's Kevin. And Nico has also been playing Bloodborne for the first time, so I know that you're going to smash Bloodborne, you're going to do it, you're going to be great, and you're going to then get the Bloodborne itch of like, oh, I need to play more of this game. So I'm very excited for you to experience Bloodborne for the first time as well.
But yes, you've come to the right place.
But have you come to the right place? Here on BuddyGames, we stream twice a week, every Sunday and Wednesday.
I did find ritual blood though, so that's good.
Yes, that is good.
It is fun to see that From Software also has this little bit of fun with their concept. It's not just everything needs to be grounded and surreal and fit into the lore. Oh yeah, of course, just...
There we go, you got him!
Oh, this kills all of them at once.
With no bell ringing lady, there is no goons in red.
They look a bit like the messengers.
Kirby says, how dare you! This is all fitted to the law!
I was just going to say that. This is all law. This is all law, Nico.
You
Wait,
upset Kirby and Kevin fuming.
Is it though?
Kevin, would you like to explain?
Yeah, yeah. So, when you're in Bergenworth, you sort of find out that, here I am, that the scholars of Bergenworth went on like trips into these tombs. Mm-hmm. They found these tombs. Oh, where are you? I'm just going to stay by the boss door. You sort it out.
Yeah, Nico's about to.
And these are the tombs under the city of Yharnam where the great ones. Oh goodness me, where the great ones were found. Yeah, don't look at that. And where, like, you know, that's why you get some of these like ritual bloods and some of this unique stuff down here, is because this is where those early tomb prospectors went to, and where great ones were discovered. The very presence of great ones were discovered, and then from there it's all downhill.
And then it all went bad.
Yeah.
Okay, we've opened a door somewhere.
Yeah, so that door's
Yeah, I'm
then...
stood right by it.
Yeah, that door's going to take you then to the boss of this floor.
Is it this way? For us to look idiotic. There we go.
Yeah, you went through this way. Oh, well, I've kind of been like half watching, because I've also been looking at the chat. Lee says, we just lost Kirby as a follower. We have lost Kirby and Kevin and Chocobo and Koraya and Lee. They've all stopped following. Everyone who loves Bloodborne has just stopped following all of a sudden.
And they've started their own channel.
And they've started their own channel dedicated to the Chalice Dungeons.
It's called the Old Buddies.
It's called the Chalice Dungeon Fiends. And they stream nothing but these dungeons.
Yeah, like you said earlier, there are ones that are fixed. There are fixed dungeons like this. This is like one this is the layout it is. But there are sort of randomly generated ones that you can generate with glyphs and with codes and all that kind of stuff. That's where one of the famous farming locations was found. Oh, up you go. And so you will have to do a certain number of them to get where you need to be for the platinum, and I recommend looking it up because it's a hellhole. Trying to make sure you've got all the right materials, got all the right stuff, you've done the right path.
Yeah,
all this
literally.
kind of stuff.
The chalice dungeons, in my opinion, are the worst part of the trophy list for Bloodborne.
Oh.
Oh, cause. How majestic. Tomb mold, which will come in very handy as well.
Who wants to collect mold? Ooh. This truly is inspired by Britain.
Some say that Bloodborne was completely inspired by Britain. No doubt about it. Nowhere else it could possibly be. It is Britain. Books Before Boy says, I've seen someone platinum this. I'll just be happy to finish it once. Haha, I'm not aiming for the platinum. That is absolutely fair. Like, when I finished it, I didn't platinum it for many years later. So, that is absolutely fair.
Oh, there's a ladder there.
And you're back at the switch.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this, this exit.
Karai says, do you guys think Nico and Kevin will ever meet up? Yeah. Kevin's still waiting. It's like a romantic story. Like, they say that one hunter is waiting by the gate, whilst the other one roams the hallways of the dungeon, looking for their lost friend.
Where is it? This is not funny. This is not funny, Rosie.
Kevin, is there any way that do you think you'll be able to find Nico and then bring him back?
I'll have a little look. Where things. Could you see where things are?
Could you like?
I don't know where that
scream
massive
in the
garden
game?
is.
That's the thing. I didn't see where Nico went to get to this garden because I was looking at the chat.
Let me have a look. Oh yeah, I'm in the garden. Hold on.
There you are.
There they go. Oh my god, what was that?
He's by the big explosions. I thought that was you trying to like say to Nico, I'm here. Hey! Thanks, Kevin.
There is another summon here. You can get in an NPC, but I don't know if you'll need it. But
I don't think you'll need it. Hello, Sponge2435 as well. Wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for trying out BuddyGames. You are helping us get ever closer to 3,000 followers. But I'm Rosie. This is Nico.
Hello.
We currently have special guest Kevin in the land of the voice at the moment. We do have a third host called Liam, but he's he's out at the moment. But we're BuddyGames. Nico has just finished Bloodborne, the story for the first time, and is now delving into the challenge dungeons.
This is an extra going to a boss. Because there was another thing on the...
This is an extra bit.
Okay, good. Because there was another pathway you could take.
Yeah, it's good to do this stuff, because, again, yeah, you'll need these materials.
But at least now you got Kevin by your side.
Yes. Yeah, I can imagine us streaming this maybe on, like, Discord or something. So it's a bit more casual.
Yeah, like if you ever do want to play this and just have someone chatting away whilst you're doing it.
Could we get a shout out for the Discord as well, please?
Yes, we can. And the Discord there. So if you are new and you would like to be part of a wonderful, well, I mean, you're already part of a wonderful community from just watching. But if you would like to find a Discord which has got so many wonderful buddies in it, we talk about, well, everyone talks about food, pets, video games, things they're watching, just what they're up to in their day. All sorts of topics get spoken about, and we all have a big laugh and a lovely, lovely time. So if you do want like a good vibe Discord, then please check ours out. It's in the link in the chat. There's a link in the chat, sorry, I should say. And we've apparently got a poll up as well that says, would you trust Nico Nav? And the answers are, yes, I like being lost. No, I use Choco Nav. I'm lost, and Lee is proper massive.
I think we're putting a lot of credit in Choco Nav over here. I mean, not
happened to Scully now?
Not discrediting Chocobo, but it's like we have yet to be provided with solid evidence to support.
I think you're getting jealous. Are you getting a bit jealous?
I need to eliminate my competitors, Rosie. Otherwise, no one will get Nico Nav.
Kirby says Choco Nav has never steered me wrong.
Can we at least put the lid back on? No. Okay.
Chocobo says,
Rude.
for good reason, Nico.
See, Choco Nav works on word of mouth.
Sengui says, Choco navigated me through Lords of the Fallen. I wasn't lost once. Don't shame Lampy.
There we go. Now we got some evidence. Just drop down.
Chocobo says, and
I
also...
think that drops down somewhere you've already been. I reckon we just go back. I reckon
Okay.
you've got the thing out of that chest.
Ooh, off he goes. Chocobo says, and also, I offered to join you. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I got a mark. Look at that.
How are you finding the dungeon so far?
It's it feels like an experiment. It feels like they're trying out what they can do with the Soulsborne elements. You know what I mean?
By the way, don't worry. Once we've done this floor, then we're gonna start wrapping up. I saw you looking at your watch there.
No. I got pinged.
Nico's like, I want to go home and have some chocolate pudding. I don't know why I said chocolate pudding. That was just what came out of my mouth.
Lee is proper. Why is Lee's proper massive winning?
It's tied
mean.
with no. I
It's
use
so
Choco
mean.
Nav. I can't believe that.
We're all laughing. We don't know. Was it Lee's physique? For all we know, Lee might be the most chiseled individual on the planet.
Could be.
Yeah, and then you're all laughing.
Like I said,
This is a new one.
Yep.
yeah. So I think this one is very much like one of the final bosses. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the final boss of this dungeon.
Yeah, I think this layers.
This song is called Terror on Spotify.
Oh, studying, I
And
see.
it sounds, to me, it sounds like they're screaming, beef!
Beef! Oh, Kevin going in with a magic spell.
We missed.
You missed twice, Kevin.
Yeah, we are quite over-leveled.
Oh my god, but will Nico get overconfident and die?
No, I can see it on the amount of damage it does. I'm like, yeah, we're a bit over-leveled for this.
Facetious Rosa says, I should really play this game. It looks fun. It is fantastic.
It is wonderful. There we go.
There we go.
Yay! Woo! And there you go. You've got the central
Yeah.
Bthumeru Chalice, which is going to be the next one you will want to make. The Bthumeru Chalice. And there's Kevin as he fades. Oh, no, he's not fading yet. There he goes.
There we go.
That's what they do when they leave. They all go, bang!
That's what he does in Astro
Rosie,
2.
duck.
Oh,
duck,
hang on. Fish of knowledge has lost his tail. Ready?
duck, bang! Ah, I got hit. Ah!
No, he took a
I
bullet
didn't
for
duck.
me.
I didn't duck, Rosie. Why did I not duck?
The hunter's got you.
Yeah.
McTavish says, great work, Nico and Kevin. Is there a lamp in that area? You can... Yeah, there it is. And there you go, Nico. You've done the first challenge.
Woo! Yeah, like I said, we're more likely because challenge dungeons are not really an eye catcher for streams.
You can now see what I mean when it's
Yeah.
like they're very much
It's,
off-stream kind of things.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do with these ones is I'm gonna stream these in the Discord, more like in my own leisure, and then people can join me. I'll let people know in advance to be like, I'm over there, do this, and it's a bit more like low effort compared to our normal work, I'd say. But yeah, awesome. Okay, right, let me just use these echoes quickly before I baguette.
Before he begets and begots. Yeah, and Lee has just put in another reminder for the Discord as well. Thank you very much, Lee. You are too kind.
Awesome. I think I'm gonna put it on the title screen, Rose. You ready?
Yep, I'm just closing my game.
System. Before you're like, don't. Okay, yeah.
So exit game, and let's
There we
go
go.
in to big webcam. There it is.
There you go. Wow, that was it. Oh, can I just press the game? Where's the game? I'm gonna put him on Lee over here.
Meanwhile, I'm just going to make sure your save's uploaded, because we can do that again now.
There we have it. Bloodborne is on display right now. Which, by the way, it's probably worth mentioning as well. Obviously, we said before that the body bunker is going to be moving into our new place, which means that we're going to reconsider some of the stuff that's already on the shelf at the moment, because some of the stuff is going to come with Liam to his new place, which means that we're going to have to put new stuff on it. And for that reason, we're not really sure what to put on it. But we would love for the idea that Buddy's help to fill the shelf up with lots of cool stuff. So if you have any suggestions, just drop it in the Discord. Probably like a cool stuff I've got or something. Just ping me, and we can put that on throne or consider getting it ourselves or something like that if we think it's a really cool thing to have on the shelf. But yeah, that's just something worth mentioning. Things are gonna be changing around for that one. Yeah. So I've already gushed about this game a lot, but I'll just say it one more time. It's a brilliant game.
Yep.
Wonderful. 10 out of 10 kind of experience. It's so ridiculously good. If you've not played Bloodborne, check it out. It is so good. There's probably someone that wants to play it with you as well, as you can see with our playthrough. There's so many people who just cannot stop talking about this game. So yes.
It's a baby's game.
So yeah, brilliant like a diamond, says Sengui. Thank you so much, Archduke, for the bits as well. And yeah, Kevin, do you have anything to add to that?
No, absolutely. I think you nailed it. 10 out of 10. Masterpiece. Well done, Nico. Well done for getting through it.
He's finished it from the very beginning and not being sure and not even being that fussed about...
You're pretty good.
Thanks, Carl. And also not being very sure about what you'd think of this game at the start. Going from that to calling it a masterpiece. What a wonderful adventure it's been on to watch you go through the games. Genuinely, it's been an absolute blast.
It has been.
Seeing you, do bosses first time, get stumped on bosses, having a laugh, and then just being like, right, we're all coming in, let's bully them, then becoming bully games for the bosses and stuff. It's been an absolute joy to watch you play it, Nico.
I think there's going to be a club of bosses that we fought. They're going to have a discussion with about being bullied by us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some kind of AA club, but then with Bloodborne bosses, talking it out. I also want to thank everyone who donated to Game Blast years ago when we said we were going to be doing Bloodborne. I hope you enjoyed it. We put a lot of work and effort into it, as you can see, for our production. So I hope that we were able to give you something for that in return. And again, your money went to special effects, which helps people with disabilities to play games again. So we all won at the end of the day, I'd say. So thank you so much for that. Kevin, thank you so much for being a guest on BuddyGames twice for Bloodborne. Is there any place where people can find you on Twitch?
Yes, you can find me on twitch.tv/KevinScully. I'll be there. I'll be there this evening.
Yes.
PST. With a spooky game after I've had my dinner. Yeah, I'm there normally Sundays and Tuesdays, and every now and then a special stream dotted in. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on KevinScully, and Instagram. I'm KevinScully.
Awesome.
Get it all the same. And I'm often in the BuddyGames Discord.
Yeah.
You see me patting away.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kevin. Rosie, could you go through the Book of Eternity for me?
The Book of Eternity. We have got so many wonderful names in the Book of Eternity. We have had subs from WhaddupNico, Bandit, Rebel Stormtrooper, Jers, Enceladus, JJ Dub, BST Memes, You Spoony Bard, and Archduke of Prussia. We have had bits interactivity from Archduke of Prussia, who was given loads of bits. Thank you so much, Archduke. O-Wine Score, Hobbitalian, Koraya, and TRG Beast, Dark Beast Carl. We had a donation from Chocobo of the graphic novels as well. So, Chocobo, thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. And also, when Nico's done with them, I'm also going to give them a little bit of a read because I haven't read them yet. And thank you so much to Lily Tiger and Tubbs for the raids. And with that, the Book of Eternity is closed.
And I'll quickly go to the next one. We also have tons of socials as well. We have got, excuse me, I just set something up on my end over here as well. Oh gosh, one sec, buddies. There we go. Let's see this. I want to see that. All right. We have got a couple of socials as well. We've got a Twitter and an Instagram, which is the best place if you want to stay up to date whenever we go live. Same with our Discord as well. On Twitter and Instagram, I try to add little tidbits here and there. We're making some fun memes over there, especially some Bloodborne ones that I made, which were a lot of fun. We have a TikTok, which you can see our highlighted form content as well, where you can see what we do in our previous streams. stream, so check that one out if you haven't yet. And like I said, we have our Discord, also a great place to stay up to date with that. And you can also hang out with me, Rosie, and Liam, and as well as other fellow buddies, there we go, buddies over there. We're having a blast over there talking about lots of topics, and right now it's all spooky over there because I've just updated the profile picture, the banner, and lots of other emotes that you've been using here in the chat as well if you subbed. So you can enjoy that for free over there. So if you haven't joined there, check that one out as well. And we have a VOD channel as well where you can see all of our previous streams that we've done in the past. We have done tons of Bloodborne streams, as I already told you. You can check them all out over there. You can see what my first fight with Gascoigne was like. That was probably my favorite moment in Bloodborne. So if you want to see that, go check out those episodes over there as well. Right. What's next on BuddyGames, Rosie? What do you want me to do? Fill in for that one.
So I can say what's next on BuddyGames. And Liam, don't worry, we did that. Sorry, just because Liam said, don't forget. Don't worry, Liam, we did that when Nico finished the game because the timing just felt very appropriate. So he already knows, and we've already done lots of hugs and kisses to Chocobo. But next on BuddyGames, we are starting our spooky playthrough, which is when the setting is going to be all spookified. Johnson's coming back, and we are, well, I say we, it's going to be Liam and I doing the spooky playthrough of a game, but Liam's going to be the one playing it, and it's going to be Silent Hill 2, the recent remake, which is coming out on Monday because the timing just seemed impeccable. Liam's never played it before, and it's, you know, it's an iconic horror game.
Finally.
And with the remake,
a nice break for me.
yeah. So Nico's
No more Bloodborne.
Nico's done with Bloodborne now,
Yes.
so no more Bloodborne.
I can work on the Christmas branding, everybody.
Hooray!
Yep.
So Liam is going to be experiencing the world of Silent Hill 2, but in the remake, so it's all been modernized, which I think he will, you know, I think he'll have a very scary, spooky time.
Ooh.
So yes, please join us for that. That will be on, from Sundays from now on, from 1 p.m. BST. And on Wednesday, we are having a one-off stream. Is it me and Liam doing the one on Wednesday?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
But we're going to be doing the Muppets Monster... Is it called Muppets Monster Mash?
Muppets Monster Adventure.
Muppets Monster Adventure. For...
3D collectathon with the Muppets crew and the Muppets voices over there in there as well. It was quite an expensive game. I had to spend a pretty penny on that one. But we're going to do that as a one-off. I'm very excited for that. I wanted to do that last year, but now we can finally do that.
Yes.
So yes, look forward to that one as well.
And that's what we got coming up?
Yes, and as I said, we're going to talk about what we're going to do for our spooky month. So please look forward to more exciting stuff as well. We're going to be raiding a Jolly Holly over here who's playing Resident Evil 4. Go check out her content as well. She's a lovely streamer, and we're going to say hi to her. I need to really start setting up buddy raid messages. So let me just quickly...
That's fine. I will say in the meantime, thank you so much to our moderators, Chocobo, Lee, and Sengui for being fantastic mods, and also for being so helpful with, behind the scenes with this Bloodborne stuff. And also thank you to all of the guests we've had join us for the Bloodborne series. You've all been absolutely fantastic, and, really helped make Nico's adventure so special. So, I mean, Kevin, you're here, so I'll just say thank you as well.
On behalf of all guests, thank you very much for having us.
Aww.
Who is the best?
Is the raid still working? Is the raid still going? Because I see like 15 messages that have nothing to do with the raid. It's quite frustrating in all honesty. No, there's no raid. Where's the raid? Oh, did I give a shout out? Oh my god, sorry buddies. Did I do it? There we go. I pressed the wrong blooming button, my bad. I was getting a bit like, what's going on?
A beautiful moment ruined by Nico's aggravation.
No worries, we got it now. It's working. We're all going to say that in Jolly Holly's chat, so go check out her content. I'm going to hang out over there a little bit. Everyone, thank you so much for your huge support with Bloodborne. Thank you all so much for... Oh, Rosie's suffocating. Okay, there we go. Thank you all so much for watching Bloodborne. Thank you all so much for your support. And obviously, thank you so much for all of our hosts and guests that have been celebrating and collaborating with me on Bloodborne. And with that, we're going to go right into this other person. Right. We will see you, on Wednesday for Muppets Horror Adventure. Bye, everyone.